Yanum Deneko, good evening and welcome to the Thoughts Express podcast. My name is Caleb. Instagram handle Caleb B underscore four underscores one, and I'm here with
Victor. Instagram handle is Senyalo underscore Victor.
My name is Kwaku. Instagram handle is just Kwaku with 6 underscores.
Abarakofi, Instagram, FW Cool.
Nana Kwejo, Instagram, Nana underscore Kwejo with 3 O's.
Evans Yabua, Instagram Kofi underscore K1.
now tonight. We have a very juicy topic for y'all, especially for the young men out there. Now, young ladies who are on the live, please feel free to tune into on the comments, and we're gonna be, mentioning your comments on the show. The topic for today is navigating the pressures of modern manhood, balancing fatherhood, provider roles, and success. Now, we have an example for the show. And the example is, hi, Thoughts Express podcast. My name is Kwame Yabua. I'm a 23-year-old young man that just graduated college with a business degree. Now, I've been trying to get a job with my business degree, and my parents have been forcing me that since I just graduated college, I should be looking into getting married or trying to have a relationship.
Trying to settle down.
But the young ladies that I've been meeting these days have been setting unbearable standards in my book.
Okay.
It's not everybody else's, but in my book. The young lady that I met a couple of weeks ago was telling me that it's either I make 6 figures a year, or she wasn't even gonna look my way or even breathe
Wow.
the same air.
Hold on, wait. Pause. And you said the degree was a bachelor's in business.
Bachelor's in business. She said it's either I was making 6 figures or she wasn't even gonna look my way, let alone breathe the same air that I was
Oh, wow.
breathing.
Yeah, that's some high
Wow.
standards
Nah.
right there, my guy.
Man, mama, what do y'all think about this, man?
Hey, I think that like 6 figures, not even like the American makes like is literally like 18% of them make 6 figures.
Yeah.
So for like 18%,
18%.
So for you to like expect that the person that like the average people, especially the
Yeah.
person that's
So-
just getting out of college,
With a business degree.
She wa-
At that.
She wants you to be part of the 18%.
yeah, basically be the 18%. Yes.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you have to take into account that he just graduated
Yeah,
college
he just
with a
graduated.
business degree.
Come on, he's
This
like
is
probably
not-
23.
Yeah, he's like 22, 23, and his parents have been pushing him, which is something that as young Africans we all face.
Yeah,
Around
yeah.
these ages, we all, our
Yeah.
parents start pushing the narrative of you have to start getting married, you have to keep the family legacy going.
Yeah.
And the last young lady that he met a couple of weeks ago was say it's either you make 6 figures or she won't even breathe the same air that you breathe.
All right, let
Well,
me,
you
let,
know what I mean?
let me say something real quick. All right, I would understand her saying you have to make 6 figures because, to make 6 figures, that's going to like at least you're going to be comfortable and have, some reserved money
A
for
comfortable
some,
lifestyle.
yeah, for some enjoyment and all. But Charlie, sometimes they show this to them, they give us pressure. So, you don't really take because Charlie squad.
You just come out college.
I swear, I know,
Charlie.
but like,
And you know one thing, like having a degree doesn't guarantee you to have that safe.
yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, it depends on what you.
But like,
your
if for
graduation
no
is
say
like.
competition day,
That is
like,
true though.
For
see,
sure.
if you're shorty bad,
Yeah,
Boys,
because the
boys.
young lady that you approach,
Hey
said,
man,
"Go
it's
be a-"
America, bro.
Yeah, the young lady that
Menace,
you're
yeah,
approaching,
yeah,
if,
Boy.
if somebody didn't offer her 6 figures, she
Right.
wouldn't make that her bare minimum.
Menace
Boy.
approach
Oh,
him
no,
that.
Nah, but it's like
Menace talk plus some that.
nah, but it's
found
like the
So
problem
that's
is
where the struggle is.
the problem is like girls think that like living below 100K does not mean like living a comfortable life, but it
Yeah.
really is.
yeah.
So basically they're saying that like okay, so the 18 people that the people that are not part of the 18% are not living comfortable
not
lives.
Not living comfortable, which is not
Like,
true.
Exactly.
So just like what I was saying, like everybody in this world dreams big,
Yeah.
Everybody expects to have the Lamborghinis, the
Mhm.
mansions, and everything.
Luxury
But that
lifestyle.
doesn't mean that you can get it.
That is
So,
true.
Yeah, it's not
all these
guaranteed.
ladies that I know is like they wish to have it,
Yeah.
and they are trying to have it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you just give them 3
Yeah.
weeks.
I mean,
think
I
they're just gonna
understand that
come down for
sometimes
that.
social media can paint a kind of image about cause we see celebrities,
Instagram and
you know,
stuff.
we see celebrities
Yeah,
doing it.
especially TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok.
That-
There's a trend going on right now on TikTok. I see talk about some stuff like basically girls are like staying home and like basically like they expect their boyfriend to like take them on vacations and everywhere like.
But not all girls are like that.
Not
all girls are like that.
Yeah.
Some are
That's
really, really supportive. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it depends on the home that you're coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, definitely the home.
No,
Yeah.
but it's like I think that you can be in the right place at the right time and still not get to where you want to be.
Yeah.
Like, cause I feel like in society everyone has a role to play. Of course, like of course, like you might not think that like this is the job you're gonna get, but it's like. Let's say people like the garbage people. Of course, like that was not their dream growing up as a child. But it's like, exactly.
Rumpke, come take my trash.
It's like everyone just has a role to play in society. It literally just has to be done. Like nurses, doctors. A nurse might want to be a doctor, but that's just not her role. Like
That's just
it's just not her role.
how she fell into
Not
it.
everyone's about to become a doctor. It's impossible.
100%.
Yeah.
There has to be nurses. There has to be people below you and
Below
above
others,
you
right.
for
Yeah.
the
100%,
economy to
100%.
work.
Yeah.
So not everyone's gonna live the life they think that.
Jeff
they think
Bezos.
That's how basically
Yeah.
hierarchy even works.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah,
so-
yeah, exactly.
And I think also like I was just saying if this is just like an advice for the ladies. If you don't make sure you end up selling your happiness for money because you don't just look at the income that the guy is gonna make just to fall in love with him, you know?
Yeah,
because I can
Exactly.
I can be making sales figures but maybe doing something illegal,
Yeah,
you
he's
know,
cheating
like
on you or something
money
like
laundry
that.
or something.
Right.
you
Hey
know?
man,
Yeah.
hush puppy, bro.
Hush puppy.
Hush puppy.
Yeah.
That man
Elon Musk
stupid. Up
boy.
to today,
so-
bro. That man is so.
So I think
stupid,
that
bro.
the ladies shouldn't like focus just on the income. You know, you should know
Happiness.
where it's coming from. You know,
Yeah.
Because
a lot of go ahead.
oh no, bear with me too.
A lot of people have these all these money making sales figures, but we in America we know how they do it, credit
Exactly,
cards and
yeah.
all these.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's advice to the ladies too as well. Calm down.
If you are looking for a relationship and the first thing you look at is money,
Yeah.
it's already not
You're doing
genuine.
something wrong.
Yeah,
It's
the
already
cool-
not genuine.
The cool guys, we are broke, Charlie.
Yeah, but it's like,
Yeah.
but it's like,
Yeah.
it's like no one is telling you to lower your standards. Of course, if you want a guy with 100K, yo, of
Keep
course,
going,
you know,
yeah.
yeah,
Without
exactly,
brown.
exactly.
No.
Of course, like, of course, like, what basically I'm getting at is just look at more than
Yeah.
more than
More
the
than
money,
just money.
aspect of where it's coming from.
And
That's
it's
not-
never
that's
too
not-
late to help build the guy to make that money that you're talking
that's
about.
what I was gonna
It's a
say.
beautiful
Yeah.
thing.
Girls
is you
too.
building with
Right.
with your
Yeah.
partner.
And
It's so
getting there,
beautiful.
yeah,
Because
exactly.
that degree, no.
Exactly.
That degree, no, he could decide that he wants to get another bachelor's or decide to further
Exactly.
it and get a
Yeah.
master's
Exactly,
and then
exactly.
make more money.
But it's like,
if you stick with him, he will
Yeah.
make more money and
Yeah.
then y'all
The
can
money-
provide.
yeah, but it's
Yeah.
like they want it
Right now.
Instantly.
off rip.
Yeah.
They want-
Patience
they
is
want
key.
it off rip.
Nothing
I
comes
now
in life
over
like
Debbie
that.
Debbie.
Hey, I saw.
Nah, because a lot of the times, no, say like if you're not. Most of the time, so some of these ladies know they've been provided this before. That's why
Yeah.
they make
Oh, yeah, of
better.
course.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
One thing to you have to date according to your standard. Man, you can't just go get a rich man's daughter
right.
and
Yeah.
be
Oh,
giving
yeah,
her Gary
I
beef.
saw-
so
I saw
like-
Gary B.
I saw recently. I read the donuts and one. They asked her. They said on a podcast. They asked her if a Target manager approached you right now, would you go? And she said no because of the fact that they live in two different tax brackets.
Yeah, exactly.
She makes
Same.
money. Her boyfriend is buying her Lamborghini for her birthday.
Yeah, they take
you-
touch
Ah,
for-
Yeah, exactly.
How-
Right, but it's
target
like,
manager, how much do you make, bro?
but it's
Yeah,
like,
you don't make that much money.
but
so
it's
you
like
buy-
bonus
some girls
back
are
out,
more.
Nataka.
Some girls are more disrespectful about how they go about it, right?
About
Oh.
it.
Like she
100%.
might say, oh no, because that's just not in my tax bracket.
right.
But another girl might be like, oh no, he's broke. I don't want him. He
Yeah.
lives under me. They just like
No
they,
reason.
they're just like undermining him. Meanwhile,
Fair woman, bro.
you never know
I
what he
think
could
I
be
cry for
later
such
on.
people.
Yeah,
Nah,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
that little phrase below my tax
Yeah.
brackets, no, it's an insult.
Yeah.
Those
A
type of
downgrade
people,
will cry.
those type of
You know
people,
how
they
they say
don't
in
deserve
Ghana?
anything good in life, bro. Like
You know how they say it in
it's
Ghana?
crazy,
What
bro.
they say?
When you're
That's
size.
how they
When you're
When they-
You know,
Nah.
Dima, you know,
When
Dima.
you're
Because one of the subtopics of today's main topic is introduction. The cultural and historical context of this in general.
Mhm.
Because most of the time, since the beginning of time, it's been known that the man is gonna be
The
provider,
breadwinner.
Yeah.
the
Right,
breadwinner of
right,
the
right,
household,
100%.
right?
Yeah.
But I feel like in today's day, that line is being pushed to a certain extent.
It's
like,
literally impossible. It's literally
yeah,
impossible.
they're like, bro, you go on the internet these days. The internet influences a lot of these things. You go on the internet in this day, right? And you hear some people are talking about something. If my guy's not making 200,000, 300,000, but the guy, his degree is not in anything. He's working a warehouse job. You live in like a poverty-stricken area, right? So like you would expect people that like make that amount of money to like you're not expecting any Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos to come pick you out of the slums of like
But the crazy thing about that is right. It's like of course we're all what's called, we're from Ghana and Nigeria and stuff. Yeah. So we were all basically like growing up as to the man works, the woman stays home and takes care of the kids.
That's
the
African mentality, bro.
But it's like the woman was not worried about how much the man is making as long as the man could provide for them.
It's literally history. It's literally how our parents. That's how my mom lived. That's how my dad lived.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah, the man is much.
Yeah, because if you go to Ghana, Ghana is Ghana has one of the most like thriving female like working like stations basically, like with the women that are selling tomatoes on the streets and all that stuff. They don't do that. They don't do that because they need the money, or it's a support thing. Like this is my husband. I'm supporting him. I'm selling these tomatoes to kind of like bring a little bit of a little money into the household.
Then
like,
again, some of them parents are like single mothers too.
Yeah, that is true. They have no choice but to provide for the kids.
They have to do it.
Yeah, sometimes their kids end up like we've all seen this. We've all been in African countries where it'd be like, oh, I'm selling pure water,
pure water, cocoa, pure water.
Bro, you have young kids that are like basically like. What she's saying is understandable. What the young lady is saying is understandable because you don't want your kids to end up like poverty stricken.
Yeah,
like in back in our countries, right? You end up seeing the kids that are your age, like you're in America, right? You're thinking life is tough, but he's carrying pure water on his head and running, chasing truck. But that's because your parents were making a certain amount of money.
Yeah,
like if your mother didn't have that a little bit of that standard, you wouldn't be here.
But like
you wouldn't.
That's how we have to give thanks to them. Like
sometimes you do.
Yeah.
At the same time, I feel like, of course, like a lot of people in the African countries think that America is so easy, and it's like
it's not,
it's just they want to see snow. They want to see snow. They want to experience winter. But it's like what the
send
snow
money
is
every
coming
month.
for.
At the end of every month, send money. I'm like, no offense to my family back then in Africa, bro. But at the same time, hey, bro, it's not easy. It's not easy, bro. Like literally, like. Right now, like people have to go to work 2 jobs just to like finance college, and this is the same college that after you get the degree, you have to wait to get that money. Like people have to work 2 jobs, summer, winter, whenever they're on break, to just afford college, and like after college and stuff like that, they still have to like strive hard to get the money back, and even send it back to the family and care for the family.
I feel like they don't understand like the struggle in it. Of course, they don't know like the 12-hour work shifts you have to go to every day. So even send them $100, and then when they get the money, they're like, "Oh, this is the only thing you can afford."
This is all you
go to Ghana,
bro.
You go to Ghana, you buy them, and for friends and phone, to be like, "Oh, Android, where's the iPhone 13 Pro Max?"
Somebody told.
But you know something? I do not blame them. You know why? Because when we are going to Ghana.
That is to make it seem like
Charlie.
Yeah, we go.
Balenciaga.
We're going luggage. We make it seem like we're living the luxury lifestyle.
The phrase is bugga.
Yeah,
it's
an expectation.
What is
you can't just say you've gone abroad.
Yeah,
come the same way.
That is bro.
I swear to God, personal experience, right? I'm sitting down with my dad, and he's having a conversation with somebody in Ghana, and he sent the person money, and then the person said, "Oh, now we are not saying when you Ghana shit." I go and say Americans why I say it was summertime. Can compare to my
but like
find your own job.
Now, like these days, it's also understandable because the economy in Ghana is
it's
getting very hard.
It's
getting very hard. So for them to want to expect more is kind of like understandable.
Yeah.
Because you see how poor you go, yogurt. It's like 5 cities.
Five
Five cities. at this
No.
point, I don't blame them for expecting
Inflation,
that.
yeah.
But
And
like,
not
but like
gonna lie-
also they don't pay at all in Ghana. Like I know my mom was telling me about her brother. He works like a whole month and only gets like
From the government.
only gets
They
like
don't get paid,
$100.
Yeah.
So
that
And I'm gonna
are,
lie-
are you trying to tell me that's the reason why like Ghanaian girls do not expect that six figures from the guys? They just go with them
I mean, yeah, cause like
You
because
talk
they,
about,
they,
no,
they,
no,
they
they
know what
have
the
their, no, no,
situation is.
hold on. They have their own standards there as they have
uh-huh,
here.
uh-huh,
Oh,
uh-huh.
okay.
Your 6 figures here, no. Let's say your 6 figures here, no.
Mhm.
Is their 6 figures there too?
Yeah.
It's not because it's a different country, so they're just gonna ignore the fact that they have to make more money. Ghanaian get slave queens on my juice, guy.
Yeah,
They'll
and
take-
try-
they'll
talk
take
about-
your money.
Well,
They'll
I don't know.
take your money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really is though.
Yeah.
The currency, the currency difference
That's
is
it.
the
mad.
currency difference is not the same.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can take like $10 and Ghana get like 2 million,
Bema.
and then they also be like,
Also-
oh no, wait there, bro.
Also talking about the culture and historical aspect.
Mm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really blame them because I mean, sometimes I wish Ghana could have stayed with the British, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we shouldn't have gotten independence, bro.
It's
And
controversial
like,
topic.
even the chop pounds, so
With the chop pound.
But
But
still,
still,
pounds, so
But
Till-
again,
till-
but
no,
again,
no, no,
would
no.
you rather
Stand
chop
it.
pounds or you want your own liberty?
no, but
and
colonialism was a
liberty,
real
right?
thing.
But we're still
Yeah.
poor, nigga.
Nah, hold on. The way you're
We're not
putting this,
necessarily poor. No.
No, we're not
I think
necessarily
that
poor. We just don't know how to use our
We- I
resources.
think
We
we
don't know how to.
That-
People,
not that
I
either.
say people are greedy. Like
It's
the
just
leaders,
greed.
greediness.
Yeah.
All
It
Africans,
doesn't
bro.
matter. It doesn't-
Greediness.
That's why
Ghana.
sometimes I don't even blame Fort Boy. Charlie.
Ghana. Somebody.
I
I swear.
I don't even
What
blame,
I'm
bro.
saying.
Nah, because your local MP, right? Your local MP, they drive Lexus, Range Rover.
Fleet of castle.
Whoa, what
Charlie.
now? You're
Yeah.
taking Trotro to where you want to go.
Like,
Bro,
bro,
you
I'm
don't
telling
even
you,
link-
the
yeah,
cruise-
what is Trotro?
all
Trotro,
the, like,
Trotro.
They cruise for Portos Road.
all
Yeah.
the like all the like politicians would rather help themselves
Themselves and
Then
their
help-
relatives, their family. Like,
than help
Yeah.
let's say 100
Yeah.
people
It's-
collectively.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They'd rather
so-
help
so-
themselves, even though it's like they already have it, but it's like they want more and more and more.
Yeah.
But it's like more for what? Your
and their
people are
poor people
struggling.
keep sinking. Like,
Yeah, so I
Okay.
I do understand it. That is why I do agree with what Nana said. You should be with your standard.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
date your standard. Charlie is a key part because if you go and you want a lady from let's say the ghetto who can't cook or do anything for you, it's gonna stress you out.
It is. Yeah.
Even though you're making 6 figures, they're still gonna stress you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So know what you're looking for, and know say be a 6 figures in the back. But let me say this too. Even if you have the degree or whatever that you got, that alone doesn't give you that 6 figures. As I said earlier, Charlie, experience counted.
Yeah.
So let's say you may be and we're in the tech world, right? Yeah, IT. But you're free college, then we just went straight ahead to like for our degrees and everything. And we have all those degrees, first class and others, but we don't have that experience because we did not work. And you need to have like 3 to 6 years experience to be able to gain that money. So I can have the degree, but you, the lady, you have to understand it that it's time.
build with you.
What
She
you
has to
get it?
understand to build
Yeah.
with you. Yeah.
So it's not gonna come right away today or tomorrow, but I don't know.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
agree, but I also have something else to say to that. That's why I think that I think that schools are starting to realize that there's more to these degrees that like jobs want from us. So basically, that's why like UC's offering like co-op. So basically, instead of like the 4 years, you stay for 5 years, but it's like every semester you're doing something like a job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
they're
basically,
gaining that experience.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So basically, the schools are now starting to realize that the jobs want more from us,
Yeah.
like what's called experience. So I think we're starting to like
Understand that
yeah,
aspect,
like
yeah.
understand like what like we really need in society.
Actually, be good to or degree band.
Nah.
Yeah, it be
As we're
like-
moving on, we would like for y'all to send questions through the comments on the live. Basically, ask us the questions that y'all want to, issues that y'all have in your own regarding the topic, and we will kind of like read them off and answer them right here. Please.
Yeah, I
and
beg
pass
you.
that
Please
in.
send
the comment.
questions.
Now,
Sensible questions, isn't
a
it?
second, another subtopic to this main topic is fatherhood in the modern era.
Charlie.
Right now, these days, this is a very sensitive topic. You can't even lie. As a young man myself, I don't have a child. right?
Not
But
yet.
no, yeah. Nah,
He's working on it.
but
He's
like-
working on it.
Nah,
3 more months.
Ma,
We
me,
won't-
Hey,
ma,
CB Junior, CB Junior.
Working on it.
Ma,
CB
yes,
Junior.
you mean, you know. Nah,
CB
but like nowadays when you go outside, you see some things that you find questionable due to the fact that how you were raised. Like I'm not a father yet, right? But I don't necessarily know what fatherhood should be like, but I kind of understand. Like I kind of have like an idea of what it should be because of how my dad raised me, how my mom raised me. Now, what do y'all think about that? Like fatherhood in this generation in general.
All right, so being a father is a beautiful thing, although I'm not one.
Not yet,
You
not
know,
yet, not
come
yet.
on. Charlie,
He's also working on it.
like, yeah, so,
1 more month, bro.
Just wait.
So yeah, with
Aziza
the
Junior.
experience of my dad, you know, nurturing me, taking care of me, making me the best man possibly. I think fatherhood is really like, you know, a tough thing to think about.
Important.
It's really tough because come on, after you get married, you're supposed to have kids, right?
Yeah.
And those kids, it's not easy taking care of them too.
Yeah.
It's not really easy. So it's like a strong something
Yeah.
that you have to bear.
Yeah.
Nah.
For like, is that like in this country we live? Look at Dwayne's son, daughter. I don't know how to call her name. Zaya, whatever her name is.
Zaya Wade.
Like Zaya Wade now.
Okay.
Like, but that like being a father to that person, like the backlash you got from the internet and stuff like that. Being a fatherhood in general is hard because like you have to understand. Like, for example,
And compassion, bro.
like just do it with the internet. Don't look at what the internet is doing. Go with your home flow.
Because
like
in my like these days, bro, kids are you give birth to kids and they want to do this, they want to do that.
Yeah, they have
As
life.
they have their own life, right? As a father, let's say you accept what your child wants to do. You go in public and then somebody looks at you a certain way. The reason why I don't understand that is like you're not being put into their shoes. It took it might have took a long time for the father to accept what the child is doing at the time.
yeah.
No, but the
Backlash
thing
that
about that
people
is
be getting, no,
the
hey,
thing.
Charlie.
The thing.
Crazy.
No, but the
you go
thing,
ahead.
like, I disagree with that is I don't think it's necessarily hard. I think that is because of the way we're necessarily raised.
Mm.
So
We're
basically,
talking about like
we're
Ghanaian
raised,
hood,
exactly.
Ghanaian
Yeah,
parents.
African-
Exactly, we're raised
Okay.
to think a certain way, and I think from the moment we are born, we're basically nurtured to think that way slowly and slowly
All
and
our
slowly.
ideas and stuff
Exactly
from our
right.
parents.
Exactly right. So basically, so basically, that's just the way we're gonna think, regardless.
Yeah.
So I think that because of that, it's harder for us now to basically be more emotional with our children. Because of course, like people set standards for men as like. So sometimes men are not supposed to like show that much emotion.
Oh,
We're
Charlie,
supposed to be,
But not gonna
we're
lie,
supposed to be like the man and
when
this.
you show emotion too.
Don't show emotions and stuff like
Exactly.
that.
But truthfully, the way they are nurturing us, bro, it's actually been imprinted into us.
Yeah.
Not gonna like us. Who here has gone astray for all? None of us have kids, right?
Yeah.
Because we
none
all
of us
focused
do.
and driven. Like they
Yeah.
always
Yeah,
say,
exactly.
"Charlie, go school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Sure.
you be very do fiam you drown. Your
Boy,
parents
hey,
will
whoa,
see it too, be a-
Listen.
I swear.
Charlie,
Yeah,
to
no,
be a
from
father,
the
no, to be a father, now it comes with a lot of emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, cause once say you walk school near yeah, they be say responsibilities of a father and a mother, right?
Yeah.
But I bet you was about panic there now. I for book ni na.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
For the mom, you cook.
Yeah.
Take care of the child. That's it.
Yeah, we been about
Although
panic
it's
there.
a
No.
50-50
School
thing.
fees, pay
Yeah.
school fees, pay way. Head and I'm a
Okay, me too.
when the month is up, right? Now say, oh, your father, you have a family, and your rent, your telephone bills. You've not paid all these bills,
Everyone's
Pressure,
waiting on
pressure.
and you were a father.
Yeah.
Charlie,
You feel somewhere. You feel like you're kind of disappointed.
now only baby, your friend they be due date.
Yeah. no.
Very
Like in this
good.
day, bro, I've seen on the internet people like wives or like just disrespecting their husbands because they haven't met that due date you're
Provided.
talking about.
Yes.
Right? Like she's like, oh yeah, I just gave birth, right? I haven't been back to work. Right, so you're gonna be the breadwinner of the family, sole breadwinner of the family right now, right? Let's say they just fire you, right? And I'm seeing like wives like disrespect their husbands because of like, or disrespect fathers, even their kids, having their kids like kind of like shun their fathers, like giving their fathers
creating
no
a barrier.
Yeah.
because they
Between
can't do things for
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
Like that's
exactly. But
that's just crazy.
But I think that's where I said the problem stems from, like the emotional, like the emotional like aspect of it.
Yeah,
Cause it's like because it's like as men, we're not really as in tune to our kids as we're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because it's like nowadays, even like let's say the girls that want to like stay home, right? Yeah. It's like they say you go to work, you do everything. I stay home and I take care of the kids. But it's like if you're taking care of the kids, if I come home, what if I want to like also do something with the kids?
Yeah, like the connections,
exactly. But
relationship with the kids.
But then the kids already did basically everything with the mom.
Yeah.
So it's like it's like the dad does not have as much of a connection with the kids.
Yeah, that's why
mom
sometimes
bonded already.
I'm going to add something to what you said. Yeah. Men also go through that period thing. You know, the thing that the ladies go through every month. You go through the same thing.
Your friend
Charlie Suminka.
Okay.
But some is one about no more day. But we go through it in a different way.
Emotionally.
Oh, okay.
Charlie, but some is tell me a man will go down and come back
bro.
up.
Because
you think, and the age woman they say, I catch you say Usuma we weak.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, baby,
if you want to monitor it for real, you will realize that there is gonna be like every month there is gonna be a little patch of time where you feel down. Even if life has gone like great that month. If I said that month you got a new job, you're getting more money and everything, there was always gonna be that little patch. From even if it's not that month, if it was something back, like let's say something that happened like way back that would just hit you. There you're just like
get you down.
It's just gonna get you down. Like
And so one thing I want to have to this old fatherhood topic is about like we Africans especially will look into other families and see like how they're doing and try and compare. And dude, that's the worst thing I ever ate in my life. I pray to God I'm not like that, because literally every day the main topic is look at your friend. Why aren't you like him? Look at
your friend.
Like, bro,
I should pull that card.
I'm like, that comparison thing is not because
they do that because they'll go to parties and my son is number one in his class. My son, this is not your love. I get it. We're going to knowledge. It's the family generation. You want to be like proud of people like that, but at the same time, we gotta humble low and don't be proud. Like too much proud to the essence that people start doing voodoo on your kids and be like,
I promise, like, but one thing to add on to that is like you never realize when they're really proud of you until these public moments.
That is true.
I promise you. That is true. You never realize that your fathers are really proud of you until
they show up to like
graduation. My son. Fathers never show emotions, bro.
My dad never gave me a hug, bro.
Graduation too, bro. Graduation. I can't remember the last time my dad gave me a hug, bro.
Hey, what's that? That's one time, pa.
Only thing to do. Smack your back. Good job.
It's one time, pa. I go to my dad. I love you. You look at me like I'm saying something he doesn't even understand, though. No. But like he came with flowers to my graduation. But I love you, buddy.
But like that's why, like, going back to like the topic itself, like that's why, like, us growing up, we should see that these are like not the emotions that our fathers showed.
And we should do better.
Right, yeah. Like if my kid, like, let's say I go to my son's soccer game, right? He won a game. I should be able to be like, good job, give him a hug, embrace him, let him understand
like
that
the white
I am
parents
proud of him.
Like the white parents do. The white parents are everywhere. They're clapping. They're clapping. Their kid will go and play soccer, not even score one goal, not one tackle. Not one tackle. If the kid's a goalkeeper, score like 10. Still clapping.
That time, then power, not belted the way.
Yeah, slow. No, they're waiting.
Like we need to as young men growing up, we need to understand like these are things that we need to tell our sons. Yeah. Like I said, like my child goes to play soccer. He's a hat trick man. I see him after the game. I give him a hug. I embrace him. I let him understand that I'm proud of him for doing this. When I'm doing that, he feels the need to do it more.
More.
Because he understands
More.
that
See,
his father's gonna
that's
give him
really
every
smart.
time.
Yeah.
100%.
Like,
Especially,
yeah,
Plus,
if
we
like
share 3 goals. That doesn't mean say be dear on your free.
Hey,
For
hey, you
example,
score 3, you go home, you steady, and then you go to sleep. Oh.
Bro,
For
hey,
example,
African life.
don't forget to study. We know
Hold
you
on,
scored
hold
3
on.
goals,
A
but when
young
you go
man
home,
from the
you have
live
to study,
said,
bro.
a young man from the
Yeah, it's like
a young guy from the live, Godfred _84 said the last time I got a hug from my father was 2016.
bro, I'll give you a hug.
that's like
bro.
fun.
I got
I'll
a
give you a
hug.
hug, bro. I'll give you a hug.
Oh, Godfred,
Oh, when it
Kweku,
got off the
bro,
plane.
hey, Godfred, bro. Even they a hug, bro.
He said
Just
the
let
last
me
time
know,
I got
bro.
a hug from his dad
no,
was
different one.
2016 when he got off a plane. Most likely when he came to America. That was the last
Oh.
time.
Oh.
Nah, but like
that's
it's
funny
been
and sad at the
7
same
years.
time, bro.
Also, this is out of context a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, for example, let's say your son, just had his test and had like a 95. Yeah. Some African parents gonna.
Why
be
did you get a 96?
Why didn't you get a 100?
Why did you get a 96?
Why didn't you get a 100?
They
Always
always-
because
they
they know
always
you can
wanna-
do better,
I
bro.
didn't-
No.
I
that's
know,
understandable,
I know.
right?
That-
It's understandable, but
Yes.
you have to listen. But you have to appreciate him for even getting that.
For
Yes,
getting what I'm saying.
Bro,
What I'm
bro,
saying.
listen.
I'm
and say,
saying.
"Oh, you can do this." You have to appreciate that.
Yes, you have to appreciate that.
At
Even-
graduation,
listen,
bro.
even with that appreciation, it's gonna be a motivational boost.
Yeah.
I have
Because,
something
like,
to say. One
you
second.
had you had a 95. Wow, good job. Like,
But you could do
dad-
better.
Yes,
I
Next
think
time,
so.
study more.
you can
Yeah.
Like,
scratch the
that's-
butt.
So,
Even
Yeah.
with you appreciating
Yeah.
the son,
Moment.
you're
Yeah.
doing good.
You even do it more.
You
Because
do
you
it more.
appreciate
Yeah,
him.
you
appreciate him.
That's what I'm
Even
saying.
see that,
If you
Yeah.
embrace,
Yeah.
if you embrace, they will keep.
They'll
they will
keep doing
it
more.
going.
Yeah,
to make
Come
you
on.
proud.
Why didn't
So-
you get
That's
100?
what
I'm
we
like,
If they also
damn,
come
bro.
out and say, I think it's a good thing for them to talk about it, but they should change their approach.
But I
Yeah,
think,
Yeah,
those
the
approaches
yeah.
though.
but
that
I
runs
think,
bad
but I
sometimes.
think the
Yeah.
worst thing
Horrible.
about fatherhood, right, as fathers, is fathers don't like to admit when they're wrong.
They don't.
So,
That is why we
so
don't-
let's
that is why
say,
we don't celebrate
especially
Father's
African,
Day.
he will know he's wrong, but he will still stand on the fact that he's not wrong.
That is why we
Because
don't
he's not
celebrate
wrong.
Father's
He's
Day.
not
Head of the
wrong.
family.
So
Exactly.
let's say,
Yeah.
See what he just pointed out.
so let's say I got a 95. My dad said, "Oh yeah, why didn't you do better?" So later I go on and I tell him what you said. I didn't really like that and it hurt my feelings a little bit because I think I tried my best on this test.
Oh, that
And what you
challenging
said,
it.
and what you
Oh, that
said,
challenging it.
I didn't really appreciate that. He will literally tell you, he will tell you, "This is my house. You eat my food."
No.
And you're telling me
No, but-
that you couldn't answer 2 more questions right.
Omu bro say you are under my roof.
You're under my roof.
I brought you to this country.
You're under my house.
Vic pointed out. Victor pointed out a very important fact is that it's because of the fact that they're heads of the family. They never want to feel like they're being undermined.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
never being undermined.
Yeah.
Like if I feel like, in my opinion, right, if I tell my son something, right, right, and then he disobeys it, I'm being undermined. I feel like I kind of feel weaker. I feel like a step down.
If that's
It
the
feels
case,
like, nah, like.
if that's the case, then me and my dad go back a lot too.
No,
because
no, I swear
not
to
because
God.
media,
No,
not because
sometimes-
media. If I feel
No,
like
sometimes you can even see it in their eyes when you're
In
going
their
back
eyes,
and
yeah.
forth with them.
Mhm.
They like
I heard
they
some-
start
Yeah, I
getting
know.
more aggressive.
Yeah,
They start
exactly.
getting more-
Yeah,
they start
exactly.
getting more,
and then
like,
it gets to the point where my mom is like, "Oh, and
your mom has
and
to
they're
be the
like,
mediator,
and
bro.
then they're like, coolest. But
Yeah.
media, I can just keep going and going.
Charlie,
and
me-
going.
Never stop.
Charlie,
If you're mad at your friends,
I'm
I'm
right.
mad.
I'm right. I'm
Charlie.
right, bro. I'll keep
like-
saying what I'm
Like,
saying.
I don't have a kid, right? But I feel like say,
Not yet.
one oh papa.
Yeah, no, not yet.
More
Not
years
yet.
ahead.
Yeah, go
yeah,
PK,
yeah,
go
not
PK.
yet.
Yeah.
But
Patois,
I
not
feel
yet.
like say the bema before about a father mu when say ne bani ni is because when you start to do a lot, when you start to care for somebody, when you start to put in the effort, energy, whatever that you have for that kind of person, now say, okay, sana as a go out of bank a crampa, it makes you feel like say, I say, or you're ungrateful.
Yeah.
It brings that feeling. It's fathers responsibility is no more, it's really big, Charlie.
Yeah.
It's big.
We got some more
Nah,
comments.
If it in action is out, it's say or no kasana say who is ya no actually be that one thing.
Yeah, nah, and we got a comment from Y06. The comment was the dad's not showing affection sometimes is tough love. They want to show affection, but they weren't shown that side growing up.
Probably.
younger.
So that could be the reason why it's
We
hard for
brought
them.
up that
But
way.
it's like,
Yeah,
but it's
brought
like,
that way.
Nah.
but it's like they show it when it doesn't matter
Nah,
anymore.
bro, I promise.
They show it. They show it. Let's say that I'm 20. Now my dad is starting to show his affection. By the time I'm like 15, 16, I'm already like closed off. I don't care what you
yeah,
want to
nah,
do.
bro,
Bro,
let me-
it's done. Like
Let me tell you something, right? sometimes, right? Sometimes when you sit and you listen to some of the stories that your fathers will tell you, bro,
it makes sense.
It blows your mind, bro. The things that my father would tell me, I'll be like, I kind of understand why he's the way he is now. Life, like sometimes what you go through in life shapes you as a man in general. Like it shapes you. So like sometimes when they tell you the things that, hey, say he would tell you, he said, oh, I went to go attend to a farm, then I went to school. After attending to the farm and going to
climbing
school,
mountains to school, bro.
I walked to my back I was starting
I
to
still got
rocks.
100%, and you're telling me that you take a bus to school and you can't get to 95.
No, I promise you. Sometimes it's understandable why they show you tough love, why they don't want to show you that effect. Like, bro, I promise.
But I have a question for you guys.
They can't.
That is
Especially
true.
when
But I have a question for you
Where
guys.
is showing that
That is
affecting
true.
So I do
about
feel like
your
we're a little
parents?
bit tough on them because like
okay.
yeah,
So-
we're a little bit tough on
But
them.
do you think that these African parenting, father, whatever, does it make you strong?
No,
it does, though.
no.
For me,
I
it
feel
does.
like mentally it does.
Yes, for me it does.
Mentally, but emotionally it doesn't.
Emotionally,
But I
it
feel
fucks
like-
you up emotionally.
But I feel like sometimes you connect to people emotionally better because it's like you might think that you're doing the right things, but it's like the more you go, it might not exactly be the right thing. Like what Victor said previously, he said that they like to compare us a lot to other kids.
Yeah.
But basically, as I was saying before, when I said everyone has a role to play in life, okay, this person might be a doctor, but me, I might be a nurse, but that's my role in life.
This is your
But I
role.
feel like they always want to stack upon
One
someone.
abuse.
It's
Is it
almost
how you be a
like-
doctor,
it's almost
lawyer,
like-
engineer,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
nothing?
Specific
Exactly.
roles that they want you
Yeah,
to
exactly. And it's almost like they are even the ones.
They've already set goals for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
For you are going to be doctor.
Yeah, exactly.
Medical engineer.
Yeah. Another comment that we just got from our guy Godfred _84 is they show a specific time. Like you said, birthday or
graduate,
something
yeah.
different. They don't show it on a consistent basis.
That
Like,
is
I promise.
true.
When I went to my grad, right, before going to my graduation, I didn't think my dad was gonna show up, right? Because me and him are not really on the we just don't
We're not really
talk
on
the best terms like that, right?
that term, yeah.
The day before graduation, he told me to send him the address of where I graduation. I was shocked. This guy showed up in a suit and everything.
Yeah.
He came.
Oh, but
There's
they
a
fans
bro.
now.
There's a video, right? I got a video from one of my cousins of my dad literally screaming my name when they said my name when I was walking on. I have never experienced that before. When I came outside, right, the first thing he didn't even say anything. The first thing he did was give me a hug.
Yeah.
I almost cried. I
Yeah,
swear, I almost cried.
Walk out earrings, no one said about them.
Oh, Debbie.
It wasn't it. It wasn't it. Take it out. Hey,
Man, catch yourself. When I pierced my friend's ears, bro, me and my dad did not talk for like 2 weeks. Bro, I am telling you, we were at war. I war in that house. He didn't talk. I didn't talk. I didn't kill.
Nah.
Cause like I'm the only child too. What are you gonna do? Kick me out? I'm your legacy.
That's the thing, though.
I
have the power.
I am your legacy.
Or take
You're
the
gonna kick out your
home.
legacy.
Nah, for real. Like I promise that, bro. That day,
I'm your legacy.
that day after he gave me that hug, right, this man was walking back and forth. I after that hug, I almost cried. I promise. I was standing there. I was standing there for like 30 seconons, and I was like, "This is the most affection that normally my father is like harsh on me."
You will
right?
never see it again.
If I do, you're not wrong.
You never see it again.
But I swear, if I do something right, it's more of him saying, "Oh, I didn't ISI. Like, why did you do this?"
Always criticizing.
Always criticizing what you're
Not trying
doing.
to even understand.
Always
in the
critiquing.
first
Nah,
place.
never. Never.
Straight.
If there's a problem, the last thing they want is for you to say your side. That's the last
Nah,
thing.
their own kakra.
They
What
want
I wanna
you.
hear.
They want you to like hear it, and be like, and the only thing they want to hear from you is yes, I understand, and
Actually,
that's it, and just go.
Why do you think
on it. That's
they do
it.
fathers that and the patre parish of papa. They do mothers that we all wish our mothers, but
That's
fathers
true.
that Charlie.
That is
Because
true.
but I don't blame them because they are also trying to put us into a good position.
Yeah.
Move for this kind of life.
That is true.
Yeah, so I don't blame them. They go through a lot of emotions. They go through a lot. Like, and when people come part, I'm gonna do it. It's like, so let me ask you this question. Just like, you know what is going on right now about power of the LGBTQ, whatever. Yeah. So you know what is going on.
Hey, controversial topics. Controversial topics.
Yeah, and your son just pull up that I want to do this. Uncle said I want to do this.
I want to.
I want to. Charlie, how
But
you
it's
gonna
like,
feel?
but it's like they hear what they want to hear, right? So it's like you might tell your what's called dad that I want to do this, but it's like in your dad's head, it's like you're telling him you already made up your decision,
Charlie,
and no
African
matter what
father,
he
I
says
want
doesn't
to do
matter.
this. Chideke, what?
Nah, another comment we got from DJ underscore Nana underscore K underscore. Hey, I think
DJ.
Nabki Entertainment is you won't understand what
DJ
fathers
Nana
go
K.
through to make sure your life is better until someday, inshallah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
won't really know what it is until you get there.
That's true. That's
We
true.
not
That is
gonna,
understandable.
nah,
Nah,
I'm
that
not gonna lie.
that hit
You
there.
can-
That hit.
No, you
That's
can't
true.
lie, bro. You can make predictions of
Right.
what you think
Right.
but you never
How
know
you're
what your
gonna be
child
a
is
father,
gonna
you,
come
but
you,
out
you know
with.
something? You know
Actually,
something?
no.
I like
For
I
that
grew
one,
up. My dad was in the state and I was in Ghana, right?
Mhm.
So I grew up with my mother,
Right.
but I have these big brothers as my mentor. They were like my father at the
Mhm.
moment,
Right.
and I have one that used to like, hey, you have to learn, go to school, do this, just like my dad.
Mhm.
And I felt that was challenging at the moment, but
Yeah.
when I grew up and I realized that no, that man, he did a really good
He
job.
helped you out?
Yeah.
So I understand what he's saying. Like these parents, they've been into your position before.
Mhm.
They've been into your shoes before. So when they say something, they know what they're talking about.
Mhm.
So exactly like they just want you to build like where you standing is not safe for you.
Yeah.
They want you to build something that they know it has a
foundation,
future,
yeah.
you know.
Foundation, right.
So
Nah.
I think what he said is very true, and yeah,
Like the
nah,
more
I
you
get
grow,
it.
the more you
Next-
understand.
yeah.
So
I have
somebody
one
on the
thing.
live, NGR underscore one said sometimes we gotta contribute too. We have to kind of like push that narrative of them kind of like, you know,
No, but
being
it's
more,
like no, but it's like I disagree with the last comment to a certain extent because it's like yes, we don't know what it is, right?
Yeah.
But also us growing up, we know what they could have done better. So for them to just think that like you don't know until you're what's going in the position and then you're gonna figure it out, I think it's wrong.
no. But
Because
here's the
I
thing,
think
though. Here's
that-
the thing, though. You're making this like assumption off of what you've been through with your dad. You never know what your child is
Yeah,
gonna
exactly
be like.
right.
though.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
But they also did the same thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
exactly. So we're saying that. So basically, they're saying that we don't know, but we're saying that of course we don't know, but there's things we know that we could do better to
Okay.
make it not this
Okay.
way. So
Yeah.
of course nobody's gonna predict the future. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we know that. But we know what we can do to put ourselves in a better future.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Be like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
bad
So
dad.
for
Yeah,
the next,
okay,
exactly.
so
So
wait,
that's what I'm
before,
saying.
before you go to the
Yeah.
next one, so let's say your dad has his business degree, right?
Mhm.
And he's still not making that six figures,
Mhm.
but he has a friend
Mhm.
who did the IT, the cyber,
Mhm.
for that same, let's say, lesser like associate degree,
Mhm.
but he's making sales way more bigger than your dad.
Mhm.
So, do you think your dad is gonna support you to do the business?
Mhm.
Like, no, catch it.
Yeah.
Like, go do that
Yeah.
IT.
Right.
So it's like it's based on experience.
Mhm.
They've been there. Maybe they did not know what they were doing.
Mhm.
Then after years, they realized that no, that was a big mistake. I made a wrong choice.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna explain this to my kid or my son, my daughter, whoever. But I think that
Mhm.
they have to consider who the person is. They don't have to like force it on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
they
And
have to
that's
consider
where
your strength.
yeah, exactly.
Consider what you're capable of. It's not just all about oh, I want you to do this.
Right.
So
and the crazy part with them is that it's not like they want you obey it.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Nah.
You're gonna do it. You're
Okay.
gonna
It's not
do
even,
it. You're gonna
it's
do
not
it.
even like a transaction.
Yeah, exactly.
Obey it.
Exactly. And that's when I also disagree with that a little bit, because it's like with what you said. You said that the friend is making more.
Yeah.
But it's like sometimes to certain people, money doesn't mean
Yeah.
anything to them.
Yeah.
They just want to be happy.
Yeah.
So
Charlie,
it's like
African home.
so yeah, exactly.
That is
Yes,
African
yeah,
African home.
yeah, exactly. So it's like so it's like yes, of course, you could go for money, but you might not want money. You just want to be happy. But to
Yeah,
them,
Charlie.
they don't really understand that.
Nah.
Like, man,
Yeah.
they don't understand.
A comment.
Go back at home. You have to make money.
Yeah,
exactly.
Back at home,
Like,
you have to
yeah.
sit
Dependency
there.
ratio high.
Yeah.
Nah. We got something that
Okay.
correlates to what y'all saying right now. A comment from Hebsy.40 is I feel like their only way of showing their love is by like financially supporting.
Exactly. But I feel like in this society,
Yeah.
it's not the same anymore.
Nah, but that's what they're used to.
Yeah, exactly.
To get
With
yeah.
their parents
Yeah.
and stuff.
Now,
Yeah.
moving on to the next subtopic. Is balancing work and family. So in this segment, we're basically gonna engage in men who have successfully navigated the demands of being a breadwinner and a parent. Engage fathers discussing strategies for finding a work-life balance. So it's more like now we've talked about making the money. We've talked about being a father. Now, how do you balance both of them?
Charlie, 50-50.
How? It won't
It's
work.
impossible. No, because it's like
It won't work.
no, because it's like as much as fathers, we're gonna try to do our best. We're gonna be lacking in some categories. Let's say I've been like my whole life school doctor. I want to be a surgeon. 12 plus years of school. But the thing is after I'm done with that school, I also have to work 40 plus hours a week, right? So of course, yes, I'm the breadwinner, but because I'm the breadwinner, some things in me as a father is gonna be lacking to you. Exactly.
But like,
okay, so with the work-life balance, it's not really easy if you wanna like.
Charlie,
it's not really.
That's
when the wife.
It's not easy
That's
at
when
all.
the wife comes in.
Yeah,
The wife is
exactly.
gonna help, of course.
Yeah,
So
most definitely.
it's gonna be a 50-50 between you and the wife. In playing with your kids, like when they are.
Will it ever be a 50?
It's not 50-50.
You
It
mean
will
the
never
wife
be
is
a
looking for
50-50
soft
though.
life?
Because I promise, on the last topic, Kwaku said, right? Imagine you're a dad, right? And you go to work and you're working like, let's say like 40 to 50 hours a week. Your wife is a housewife. You come back home, your kids are already tired from bonding with your wife.
Yeah.
That's what
You're
I'm
not gonna
saying.
get that ability.
I'm not
to
gonna get that
bond with
emotional
your
connection
kids.
with
So
my
it's-
kids.
I mean,
Yeah.
and then
it's all about
you feel like a father and everything. Now you're looking into other families and like, okay, what other families doing. But at the same time, when you go home and you feel like your kids are not coming to you, that emotionally, you're emotionally
It
broken
brings you
down.
But
Yeah.
it's
then
really possible
now
to
you trying
balance
to
it.
force love on them.
Charlie,
So
but
no,
but at
I
the
feel
same
like
time,
40 hours a week, you should get time.
No,
for
but at
your
the same
family.
time, it's definitely not.
like-
It's definitely not
it's a
impossible
number thing.
because it's like, because because like it's like my mom works more than my dad because she works less days but more hours, right?
Yeah.
So, but it's like she comes home at like 11:30, but it's like she does that, but she still makes time to come to my room and say, "Oh, how are you? What did you eat? How's your
talking to
day?"
you, yeah.
Even at work, she calls me, "How's your day? What did you eat? Do you need something from me?" Just like things like that.
Father's Day.
Yeah,
nah,
exactly.
nah.
Hey,
Nah, nah.
he goes so he doesn't call me, yo.
Wait,
He waits
wait,
until he
wait.
gets home.
Yeah, and a young lady, Benedicta_Chase said there's a reason why kids tend to be more closer
Yeah,
to
our
their
moms.
mothers
Yeah.
than
Because
their
it's so
fathers.
much easier.
Yeah, we just
It's so
explained
much
it.
easier.
And
Hey,
the ladies did not like the fact that you said 50-50. They're not
Oh,
liking it.
It's 100 and 100. Oh, we're
They're
sorry.
not
We're
liking
sorry.
it at all.
We're sorry. It's 100 and 100.
They're not liking it at all.
Charlie, hold on, no.
50-50
Nah, or penny 50-50, right?
No.
They're not
They
saying-
want 100. I've seen the 50-50 thing like happen a lot. So basically, it's when like it's when like the man takes some responsibilities and the woman takes some. But what they're saying is, if you're a family together, it should be more. We're doing it together.
Yes,
It should not be like there's dishes in the one sink. My wife come and watch her clean it. It should be like
Charlie, show this at the bag.
it should be like it should be like
I swear the bag.
I see the dishes. I see the
Nah, you
dishes. And it's like as a father, I'm not doing anything. I can help my what's called wife out by just washing the what's called dishes.
You shouldn't
It's
have
not
to call
gonna
your
be
wife.
hard. Exactly right.
Laundry
It's
is
not
not
gonna-
part of it.
Yeah.
Me
If
taking
it's something that you could be done.
taking like 2 minutes out of what's called day to help my what's called wife
Wife
with
is- it
dishes
shouldn't be a
or
problem.
laundry is nothing. But I
Yeah.
feel like people just say, "Oh yeah, wife, do this,
Yeah.
men, do this." But it's like if there's something there, you should just be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna do it."
But
Yeah,
as
it
the
doesn't
man,
matter.
as the father of the house, you can easily have the interaction with your kids. Let's say you work Monday to Friday.
No. We're talking about younger kids.
Oh, younger kids.
Younger
Oh.
kids, like
Yeah, you can.
you're just starting to make money for real from your job.
You can.
You're starting to hit that 6 figures,
Charlie.
right? Your wife hasn't necessarily started going back to work yet because you just had another newborn,
Uh-huh.
and you have young kids that are not like
So you're mad busy.
prepared
That's what
to
I'm
like.
trying
Both of y'all are busy.
say. Okay.
Like a 50-50 would never work in that
Okay.
situation. It would because then it would be like a chore chart, right?
Mhm.
The mother will wash the dishes Mondays and Wednesdays. So Wednesday when I come home and there's a bunch of dishes and she's like down from like let's say postpartum, like giving birth and all
You're
that
gonna
stuff.
leave it?
What do I do? Do I leave it and wait
No,
till the
no.
next day she come and wash
Charlie,
it?
No.
but, yo, if you
No,
rich,
but I
just
heard
hire
that,
a fucking
yeah,
housewife, man.
No, but I heard that like
Postpartum is a thing, bro.
A housemaid,
different-
a maid or something.
Yeah, exactly. No,
If
no,
you
If you
are
are
rich,
rich,
just
no.
get a
But then
maid
it's
or
like
something.
I heard that like as much as like women can take
like a big
leave off of work while being pregnant, men can also take leave
Yeah.
to go help.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
okay.
It's possible,
It's
right?
possible,
You
yeah.
could say that. Oh yeah, my wife is going through this. Is that I'm gonna need leave to go and support my wife's family.
It's not common then.
It's not common, but it's a legal thing that men are also allowed to do. We can also
Yeah.
like we can also say, oh, we need a break, or let's say the wife is done the wife is done, the pregnancy is over, she's going back to work. We can also request off work to take
Help.
to like help around the
Yeah,
house as well.
yeah.
But it's like men, we just wouldn't do that.
And also, if
We
the-
wouldn't
if the
even look
pressure-
into it. We wouldn't even look
Charlie,
into it.
if the
Charlie,
pressure is
like,
really
like
Maybe I'm
easy conclusion now too much. Let me say this.
okay.
Like you the guy, no, don't forget, say, or you're in your man, the responsibilities become twice. Twice
You
harder.
need the money, Charlie.
Charlie, what shall I say? I thought diapers go. And yeah, the fan of put on chain. 18 no, okay, just 1 week, you know, the emphasis of 1 month, you know.
Yeah.
I be help here about 1 month. Charlie, we no banner expectations of a sadia bow.
Oh no, but
No. It's
think about
I
this,
feel
bro.
like if you put that ground rule there, that look, I took a month off of leave.
But
You have
yeah.
to understand that it was only a month
can
that I
understand,
got off
but
of leave.
That's cool and
I
all.
understand, but we
Yeah.
sound say, is that healthy for
Yeah.
like 2 of you?
To the
Because
relationship.
Charlie, 1 month, you know what? Like we make it 6
Y'all will
figures,
be
11,000.
That's when
11,000.
that's when the
one shot, you know.
grandparents can come in and chip in and help.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, but
okay,
grandparents
okay,
can
okay.
help.
Yeah, but not. No, you said grandparents
But-
can come and chip
Yeah.
in.
No,
You live
yes,
in America. It's not like
No,
Oh no,
no,
your grandparents can just come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
Oh,
that
no,
works.
of course.
That works. That is a perfect
No.
solution.
No,
to
no.
that.
No,
But
no one is saying
here-
it's not possible. But
Here.
the money actually takes to bring someone to America. It's not
Bro,
as easy
bro,
as
What we
That
are
one is-
looking at is just male and female. We are not looking at.
Nah, we're not.
Yeah,
looking
I
at,
know.
We're not looking at.
I know.
Okay,
I'm
hold
just
on,
giving
hold on.
a solution.
Hold on.
No.
We're
Just
not
giving a
giving.
scenario.
We're not looking at support systems. We're looking at you supporting yourself.
like parents.
This is the both of y'all, and you have your newborn kids.
Uh-huh.
How are you gonna go
Just
about
the
it?
two of you.
Now we have a comment from Rejoice _
Mm.
and she said, "I like what the green shirt guy is saying, but I think even if the dad is working more hours
like green
or
shirt.
not being home to bond with the kids, they might have to make time for it. Like what she's saying is that like you have to be able to like make time as a father. If you really love your kids for real, bro.
Yeah, you have to make
promise
time.
you.
Obviously, right?
Yeah, you have
Obviously,
to.
right? You can request off of what's called working, just like pay time off and all that stuff. But I feel like in life, there's always gonna be like improvements. Your kids are gonna let's say like you what's called enroll your kids to go and play like basketball.
Yeah,
You let's say in a season your kid plays 20 games.
yeah.
You could go to 2 because of the schedule you have,
Yeah.
right? But other what's called parents could go to like 8, 9.
right.
Yeah.
But it's like your kids are seeing that they come home, they're like, oh,
Do this.
like why aren't you doing that?
Yeah.
But it's like there's so much you can do.
Yeah.
But also,
You know?
communication is key. You can also communicate with your kid and be like,
Alright.
you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
We have another comment
Mhm.
from Angie Baby _ K1.
Mm.
She said, "I think it creates peace in the house when everyone knows their place as far as roles. But what manifests there is love when both mom and dad consider to elevate stress from each other. Like when they try to help each other out.
like when I said the dishes thing,
Yeah.
the dishes in the
Yeah.
verse and
Yeah,
sing,
yeah.
No,
the
a lot
dad
of-
goes and washes. Okay,
Oh,
like,
I love washing
no,
dishes.
hold on.
Both
No,
parts.
a lot of these days, a lot of women when they give birth, they have like kind of like them, they're like PTSD from it because of how much pain they're going through.
honestly,
You
Yeah.
come
I
home.
swear, yeah, the
No,
baby big rough.
you come home, right? And then you see,
Yeah.
and then you see, Pa said your wife is like kind of like she's there, right? She's like tired. She's having this like PTSD from there. The kids are running around, being rascals around the house.
No,
Are
I really.
are you really gonna say that?
Oh,
Are you really?
no,
I promise. Are you? No, hold on. Are you really gonna say you're gonna ignore your kids
Nah,
because of the fact
definitely
that you just
can't.
came back from your 8-9 hour
Nah.
shift? You're gonna ignore. You
Nah.
can't.
You have
That's
to.
why.
Like,
You have to. That's why when you said that 50-50 thing, they didn't like
It's
it.
literally impossible.
yeah,
There's
it
no
doesn't
such thing as 50-50.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
the
you
guy
have
said
to
100,
hustle through the
100,
struggle.
Yeah.
You hustle
help.
through the struggle, bro.
Yeah.
Quite.
Okay.
And there's one thing I want to say, oh, Aria, you're getting married to a wife, not a slave.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I
So-
said 100 help.
Yes.
Yeah.
So don't try to like drag all the house chores or everything.
On her,
on
yeah.
her.
Onto
Nah,
her. Exactly.
Say, opo my bantem nasa a wife on buyer. You can cook.
That's
Or
what I'm
ban when you
saying.
be you know.
That's
so
why
it shouldn't be like say oh, my wife, I work too many hours. I'm working like over 40 hours, so so she has to cook in the fridge or whatever. But actually, some days you can cook together. Help her with that.
That is true though.
Family
Because people
time.
think that.
Yes.
Because
That's
people think
family
that.
bonding
Because people
in
think that
general.
once you get
Do laundry
kids
together.
once
with
you
the
get
kids,
kids,
play
like
with them.
once you get kids, like the
Your
love
life is
aspect
over.
is over.
Yeah.
But it's like, but it's like if your wife is cooking, you once go, you can like chop
Chop up the
something,
onions
you
and
can
all
like
that.
wash the
Yeah,
dishes while
yeah.
she cooks. You know, exactly. Because it's like, after
He says, right?
after a woman gets. After a woman is like like done like giving birth, so some of them are not as comfortable in the what's called body.
Yeah.
Body.
So I
Yeah.
feel like as a man, it should be like your basically your responsibility to basically help her gain that
Confidence
confidence
Yeah,
again.
you motivate her.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
hype her
this-
up.
this-
Yeah.
this-
Chale,
Yeah.
you cannot feel like
You have to kind of make her feel comfortable
Yeah.
with who she is,
Yeah,
how she is.
But
yeah.
because, like-
but that is not what
She be
we
a
see. Like,
baby.
it's just like I think 40% of the people know me as a man. No, they're in the war, yeah. Then they just
With
they
John
are
Wick.
coaching.
That is true, though.
They go for
That
the
is
younger
true.
ones.
You're
but
right. You're right.
I think we are against that.
Yeah.
But overall,
somebody
we do not cheat. Like we make it that we do
a,
not cheat.
a comment we got from White Owusu 6 is it's all about communication. Like
Yeah.
Nanako just said, with your wife and with your kids. So like you said, you are only being able to go to 2 of those basketball games. You have to let your kids understand that this is a schedule that you have.
Yes.
But when you go to those games, going back to the fatherhood partner, embrace the kids. Let them understand that every time that they see you at the game,
What you say?
you're coming to like
Go,
embrace-
kid,
no,
go,
but hugging
kid,
your
you
kid.
got it.
No,
Yeah,
listen, right? Listen, right? Because it's like, no, because the thing is like, yes, you could understand it. I feel like communication with the older person is different from communication with the young person.
That's
Your
true.
wife might totally understand.
Yeah.
But the kid, you go to 2 games, but they're still seeing what they don't have.
Oh no! That's
No,
why he
but-
said. That's why he said communication. You have
But
to-
let me tell you,
When you
have
say
to
communication with the
No,
what's
no,
called
it's
kids,
not. It's
with
not
the
something.
kid
Yeah.
as well.
It's not
What
something
I'm
that
saying
you
is,
put.
what I'm saying is like the kid does not have like this. It's not as mature as
Yeah,
the wife.
I know
to
what you're
understand-
saying.
to understand like,
Yes.
bro, yeah.
developing and stuff
I
like
know
that.
what you mean,
Or-
but
or-
I know
like
what you mean.
yeah.
But it's like they listen and they
It's
build
something
over
you can
time.
build over time.
Yeah, that is
It's
true.
not
So,
necessarily something
Keep
that you-
reminding
yeah.
them because imagine they play a lot.
Yeah,
It's, you know,
yeah.
Okajan said, hey, and for we into her. Okay, that matter.
But the
when
next
it
day,
comes-
the
yeah,
next
yeah,
day
yeah,
comes
yeah,
still
yeah,
there.
yeah.
If you keep reminding them,
he's
they'll
gonna
stop.
oh, you
It's a
put it
habit
like,
thing,
oh
yeah.
no, that is gonna beat me. So like, Obe Fefu.
So
So
that is gonna be
Yeah.
Also, we need to
Other
stop
women-
beating Zoo.
Another
Yeah.
comment we got from our young lady Rejoice again is do your part when you're married. Remember, you are married though. You're married to somebody, not your mom. You're not married to your mother.
Or
This
your
person
sister.
is not.
Rejoice, you
This
won't
person
come
is-
true and
Come on, man, Rejoice, chill.
I want the
What the hell going on with you, Rejoice? Chill, bro.
Nah. I promise though, like with the communication thing that the guy put on the comments, like if you continuously communicate these little things to them, they will start to pick up on them.
Yeah.
So now when that 20-game season comes around and then they see you at one of those games, it's like, oh yeah, dad got time to come watch me today. I'm gonna play my best because after the game he's gonna take me to Chick-fil-A or he's gonna take me here.
So
He's gonna like
so you know what I'm gonna do?
Or I feel like
Yeah, make
if
it
I put
special.
myself in this situation, I'm just gonna be like, honey, you just started a season, right?
Yeah.
But I have just 2 days, so you pick and choose. So
like what 2 days you want me to come?
Yeah. So
Because
I
of
will
course,
involve you. Yeah.
some games are more important than what's called others.
Yeah.
So basically, it's like the kid could pick like the more important
Oh,
games.
daddy,
for
I
me to
need
come
you.
to.
I need you there at the
Yeah,
finals.
really
You know,
good
I
points.
need you at the finals. I need you there. This. So
Yeah, exactly.
I will have
yeah,
that
yeah,
communication
exactly.
involve you. I'm not gonna throw it to you like,
Exactly,
hey,
exactly.
I'm gonna be there 2 times. No.
Exactly.
I just have to involve
Ask
you.
her,
Yeah.
ask him or her.
Yeah,
the
and make you
needs
feel like home,
that-
like a dad
like,
is talking
yeah.
to you.
Alright,
Yeah.
cool. So our next subtopic is success and definitions of masculinity.
Bemensu.
Nah, success and definition of masculinity. Like
What do you
So-
mean? Can you like break it down for me a little
also I'll break it down for you. It says we're gonna explore the concepts of success and how it intertwine with societal expectations of masculinity. You know, you guys are gonna share your experiences and perspectives and redefining success to prioritize emotional well-being. Because I'm saying these days toxic masculinity is a thing, bro. I promise. Like imagine like you're going to your child's game.
Scenario, yes.
You're going to your child's game, right? And then some other man who's like he feels like he's an alpha male. That's what they do these days. Alpha male. Bro, you Godfather. he's the alpha male.
Godfather.
Right? No, he's the alpha
Godfather,
male, right?
yeah.
He's at the game. He's at your child's
G-Wagon
game,
for him.
and he's talking down on your child
Hey,
because he
wait,
feels like
bro.
your kid is not showcasing enough
Oh,
masculinity.
like you go fight.
Like let's
Baba.
say no,
Nah,
like
bro.
listen, like let's say somebody bumps your kid and kid
Right.
falls, right? And then your kid starts crying. He's like, get up.
Get up,
Like,
get up,
why are
get
you
up.
crying?
Why you
Why you
crying?
acting like a little girl? Like
Right.
in these situations,
I'm
like,
a
what
bunny,
are you
yeah,
doing?
no.
Well, I mean, yeah, you have to imprint that into him. Like, come on now, you can't just
Yeah.
cry with them.
yeah.
Although some things hurt, but like, you can't just
No, you have
fall.
to show emotion.
Yeah, somebody
see,
said
black-
the red
black
pill
person,
for the
man,
red
man
pill.
never fall.
The red pill.
Yeah,
for-
right.
Yeah. Nah, so like in those situations, no, like you're putting hands on buddy or you're just letting it go. Like it's
I
like
think-
no, like
I've-
like
I've-
because
I've-
because like society is gonna view you a different way.
Yeah,
Yo,
I feel
Regardless
like
of what you
no. Listen,
exactly.
listen. I feel like in this
Mhm.
like in this country we live in. I mean, society we live in right now. I wouldn't want to like throw hands in front of my kids and in front of
yeah.
everybody.
Police
Yeah,
exist
yeah.
though. Police
Yeah.
exist.
Yeah, I would
I
say
don't think that's
just
a viable option.
let it go. At that point, once the game is over, whatever is
Talk
whatever
about
they
it, right?
talk about it.
Mhm.
Might as well you pull the person who talk trash about your kid aside and be like, "Yo, that's my
I mean,
kid."
yeah, that's
You
smart.
can't
I
say
think
stuff like
that-
that in front of my kid
Yeah.
and like in front of everyone. If I was the type of person who had that much anger in me, I would have done something worse. But again, we're in front of kids and everybody, so like you have to use that sensibility to like calm down a
Yeah.
little bit and talk like a mature person.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that
of
the
course,
last
yeah.
thing you should ever do is like actually like put
Fight in
hands
front
on.
of
It's like
somebody.
actually
Yeah.
fight,
Yeah.
especially
That's like, yeah.
especially in front of collective people.
Yeah.
Cause then it's like now
You paint
now
that bad
people are
picture.
looking at you in a
Yeah,
way, and
of
people are looking at
yourself.
your family in a way,
Bro,
Because I feel like
yeah.
as what's called a father as well, you are basically like the image of what your family
family.
represents.
Family, yeah.
Of course,
Right.
like the wife and the kids also represented, but I feel like you
You
are
represent
mainly the
Yeah.
one.
Although I was
that
joking
Like
about the fighting stuff,
Yeah.
fighting in front of your kids.
Like,
exactly. right.
imagine
It's
you're
not-
going to
it's
your
not-
son your son Kojo's game. The last the only two games that you could go to, right?
and you go and fight.
And then you
Yeah,
go and
fight.
fight.
And
Now
then you
every
fight
kid
there.
knows your
Yeah.
your
And
son
now-
as the
and
kid
When
who
you
does
come there,
fight.
and Uber,
And now it's like every kid is gonna look at your what's called kid and
a
be like,
different
oh
way.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah, your dad's the one that's always going to beat up people, and now people are just looking at you in a
Charlie,
way
That,
that,
yeah,
and-
and that
and-
affect the kid.
and-
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
affects them
And
at the young age.
If you're a father, don't forget that you are
A
like
role
your
model.
son's mentor or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
basically,
role
yeah.
Yeah. So it's like when you start to fight in front of your son, and I'll say,
What
what
trend
do you see will be? in
Or you're
front
like
of-
yelling and always
Yeah.
raising your voice.
Charlie, that
Yeah.
means that is you want him to grow to become like that.
That is true. You're
Someone's
showing
gonna
that
be-
you're showing that you have no control over your
As
emotions.
a man, you have to do this.
Yeah,
somebody
exactly.
Yeah,
somebody
so-
and the other guy said you and the other child's father should arrange boxing match.
Yeah, yeah.
Shut up, we will fight. No.
Yeah,
But like,
exactly.
no, but like today in today's day too,
Hey,
right?
pay-per-view.
In today's day too, we can't even lie.
You can't fight in public.
Kof was saying earlier, we have something called sassy niggas. Sassy niggas. That's
Charlie.
they say we don't show. They say we don't show enough masculinity in this day and age.
Or when we
sassy
do-
men.
Sassy
Oh,
man.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sassy men.
Hey,
Charlie, because of
You
the
show.
people,
You show.
they want
Bro.
perfection. though.
No, I promise.
Oh,
You show, bro.
They
I
want
swear.
perfection.
You,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sassy, bro. I promise. I've gone on the internet and I've seen girls call people sassy for trying to show their emotions.
Hey,
the
share
guy,
room.
the guy literally created.
Share room.
Show if
Share
I'm
room.
sassy. No, let's
Just
go
for
back.
arguing
No,
back,
if you call
you're
me
sassy.
Then sure, I'll go and wear mini skirt.
They be trying on left.
I go wear mini skirt, Baba. I go wear out.
Hey, bro.
Nah, I promise.
Yeah,
No,
you
no,
know,
bro.
bro,
Like that,
word.
that sassy dude thing is like a thing, bro.
No,
a
but it's
heavy
like-
thing now.
But it's like sometimes also like I look through like comments and stuff, and it's like they say, oh yeah, men don't show enough emotions. I've had the the next video, some dude is crying. They're like, why are you crying as a man? As a man, as a man, why are you recording yourself crying
Charlie.
and post it on social media?
Charlie,
No, I
Charlie,
promise.
It's like when these ladies, like when they meet, they're like, oh, my boyfriend is like a kid. When she saw, she just sleeps on my laps and start to cry like a kid. I call him baby because like
He's showing his
Yeah.
emotions.
you know.
He's just on the phone, being swole.
So you have to be careful if your girlfriend calls you baby because it might mean something different. You know, maybe you cry a lot.
Yeah, we
So
have.
you have to be careful with that.
From Benedicta_Chase. Sometimes the sassiness is too much.
Oh, Charlie.
You boys be overdoing it. And we have another one from NGR_Juan says sassy men can also be masculine. It just depends on the attitude.
So we can't have attitude.
Nah, hold on. Hold on. And then we have a comment. And then we have a comment from F_A_T_I_1. She said sassy men can never be masculine. Hey, never. She said, and after you have worn the miniskirt, the miniskirt stays. The miniskirt is there. She said, she said, and after you have worn the miniskirt, how can you expect to wear the pants? Oh,
No.
I promise.
I just add it. You just add it.
And our top boy Godfred_84 said sassy men on top.
Good night.
Now moving on to the next subtopic, we have overcoming pressures and self-care.
Okay.
Right? So this segment we're gonna move into the importance of self-care and mental health for men in general. Discussing strategies for managing stress, seeking support, and challenging societal expectations that may contribute to feeling of pressure and burnout. Now, last month was
Was it like
the month for
the
mental health for men.
mental health, yeah.
For men, I feel like we don't see it enough because it's actually a fact, right? Men commit more suicide than any other gender of what you could consider. Like, no, it's a real thing because again, we're not allowed to show our emotions, so we keep it down.
Yeah.
So when it starts to burst out of that
to the point that you can't carry it anymore.
And that's when I'm beating everybody. And then
when that teacup when that teacup starts to overflow, people don't understand that they could go to their fellow man and talk to them about it. They decide to take decisions into their own hands and take their life. Which is something that is very prominent in today's day and age. Like with social media being a big thing, like a lot of people get like depressed like so easily, like with simple stuff. Honestly, right? Instead of understanding that, today, bro, I'm feeling down, bro. I feel like if I keep living this like the way I'm living it, I'm gonna do something to myself. I'll call quickly. Let me talk to him real quick. Yo, bro, this is how I'm feeling. We'll talk about it. We'll go out, we'll go play basketball, we'll go chill. Yeah.
Usually
block you.
Usually men talking about their feelings with other fellow boys. It looks weird.
It has to be the right setting as well.
I know it shouldn't be though. It shouldn't be.
And for real, S_66 said something that was very important.
What he said?
When was the last time they actually advocated for men's health as much as they do females? Because every month of June, they will post it on their stories. This is the month for men's health, men's mental health.
You guys should talk about it more.
But that's it.
That's
the most they will do. That's the most they will do.
But the crazy thing is, LGBTQ plus for is the whole year, bro.
They will come beat you.
They will come. Hey,
they will come beat you.
If you come, leave me, please. I'm not a part of him. No, I promise. Like they will post it on their stories. Oh, this is men's health month or whatever.
Breast cancer. I'm not
No, their way of advocating for it is like posting it on their story and then moving on. And then when you as a man, when you show, I swear, on the shade room, right?
The shade room, but the comments, bro. Why are you crying, bro? Listen, why are you crying?
Literally, the worst. Like I'll say, the worst page on Instagram I've ever been so far is the black shade room, bro.
At the shade room, bro.
The way they shadow of black men were celebrities, bro.
They treat men so differently than they treat women.
One person, like I say, for instance, like Michael B. Jordan now, the way he proposed to Lori Harvey, and she said no.
Yeah.
Oh my day.
You still know. Like
some bum B.
That's why they broke up.
No, I promise.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't even know, bro.
No. F. We have a comment. This is a very bad one. F_A_T_I1.
So
she said, what else are we supposed to do?
Hey, yes. What are we supposed to do?
We need to get this young lady on this podcast.
What else are we supposed to do? No. So my thing is, for like Women's History Month, what did we do? Just do the same thing you did.
We go
Yeah, I
first.
mean, yeah.
Just
Charlie, it do,
and
it
then-
do,
and then-
it
and
do,
then-
it
just-
do
and
vast
then
there.
just reciprocate.
It do
what
vast
you
there.
did.
Valentine that like.
Bro, when I tell you,
we'll
Valentine's
give-
Day is all
yeah,
about women.
We'll
No,
give her the same energy, bro.
hey,
No.
Vast Day, we'll give him the
Now,
same
I'll
energy.
make you go back.
We have a comment from now. After this comment, we're gonna try to give them some ideas as to what they should do
Yeah.
in these situations when a man is coming to them. Right now, this comment is from Hebzy.40. She said, "No, but for real, like, what are we really supposed to do? Like, now, what are we really supposed to do? Now, this is a genuine question that she's putting out.
Do you
Like,
want me to talk?
let's give them ideas of what they could and like things that they can do during these times.
what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
I think that
Yeah, I think that a guy can get very low sometimes. I think I've been into that situation before where I see people calling me, I don't want to answer the phone. I'm not in the mood like to talk to them. Even my mother.
I don't.
For
But
about
the thing is,
2 or 3 months.
I don't answer regardless.
Yeah, I can ignore
It's not my
calls
fault.
for about 3 months, but I do not ignore my girlfriend's call.
That's true.
I can be low, but I'll be talking to her.
Yeah.
You know, so
Because like you just have a different bond with her.
Yeah,
than you do
exactly.
with your
So-
friends.
if you are a boyfriend, if you're a girlfriend, a wife, I think you are the best person to help the guy come out of everything that he's going
Yeah.
through.
That is
If
true.
you
And
even
sometimes-
a friend cry.
Yeah, sometimes you
I
can
think
even notice
friends,
patterns.
sometimes you can ignore a friend, but it's so hard for you because
Free
when
to
you
ignore
ignore a
someone you're with,
girlfriend,
yeah.
it comes with questions. It comes with like you have to really think to give
Yeah.
a reason why you're doing that.
No,
Yeah.
because
But for a friend, I can choose to. Hey, no, I didn't feel like talking. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like,
yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nah.
But girlfriend, nah, bro.
Yeah.
Now, and sometimes you can like women, right? You can know these patterns of like things going on.
Yeah.
Like he's starting to be more distant from you. Like every time he's around you, he's more down
But
and
the-
stuff. You're noticing these patterns, and you're not asking them.
It's
"Hey,
not even they're
are
not
you
asking.
okay?
It's not even
Are you
they're
fine? They
not
don't
asking,
care.
right? It's not even they're not asking. They won't ask, but they won't ask the right questions.
The right
The
questions.
question they won't ask is,
Guy.
oh, what are you doing?
So-
It's not
so-
even like, are you okay?
Are you
So-
okay?
No,
Are
Debbie,
you
no.
fine?
Why did you hang up the phone?
Why don't you?
Why'd you hang up the phone? Why are you
don't you
acting
do-
like
what are you
like
doing?
this?
Yeah,
this,
why you
that?
acting like
they
this?
they make their questions like very
way where
very
you
Attacking.
very
Attacking,
insensitive.
yeah.
cry,
It's
Bland,
it's-
very bland and
Exactly.
insensitive.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like, because it's like they're almost accusing you of something.
Yeah.
They're
I'm
not
not
really asking.
strikers.
They're just like accusing. They want a specific answer, and it's like when they ask you like those certain questions, it's
It
like
makes
it's like in their head they already made up what's going on.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like so it's like you could talk about something, but it's like they
You
already
just
made
keep
it
it.
up.
Yeah.
They already made it up. So it's
Yeah.
like it doesn't matter.
No, like for
Yeah.
real.
Them,
Like,
them
That's
locked
why-
on my brain.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why we as men don't feel like our feelings matter, because it's like when women come women come to us, it's more of accusations and not really.
Yeah, kind.
Not really,
really
and
Yeah.
not a question.
and
kind.
not-
Yeah,
and not- and not really
conversation. Yeah.
understanding.
Yeah.
They're just
Yeah,
accusing.
like
Like,
she's
not really
pressing you, damn
understanding.
near.
They
Yeah,
come.
right.
They come to ask questions, though. They come to ask questions, and not be like good.
No,
plain
and
questions
sometimes
either.
some
You
of the
did
women.
not see my call, but you see the tone.
No.
You did not see my
No,
call.
hey!
Yeah, that's what I'm
Not
saying.
a-
Yeah.
Sometimes
Not
some of the
a-
women.
yeah, why didn't you answer the phone?
Some of the
You didn't
women-
see my
Why
call.
do you think I didn't?
Charlie,
answer?
right? If you have Shorty right now, right? If you have Shorty right now, Charlie and Kofi. No goes.
No, I
Like,
promise.
make
Like
no
no.
goals.
Sometimes you can even realize some of like the way the pattern of how the woman talks to you, and you're gonna think in your head, if I'm down, why would I come talk to you about?
Yeah.
it?
That is true.
That
That
is
is true.
real.
And that is true. It makes us feel like we can't go to them anymore.
Yeah.
So then it's like we look at like different different like
Ways
different,
out of
like,
the
yeah,
relationship.
exactly.
So that is also a reason why we keep a lot of things into us, because like I'm down, I feel like talking to her, but it's like when I try to talk to her, she's just gonna be like, what? And they give
Why
simple
do you feel
answers.
this way?
They
Why do
they
you-
give simple solutions. They think that is gonna be helpful.
That is true.
Okay, so I have a
is
comment
true.
here.
Not
I
mine.
have
though.
I have a comment here from ngbaby_K1. She said, I think what we can do is to encourage men to express themselves without condemning their masculinity. But that would never happen.
But the thing is, right?
that never happened.
But the thing is, right?
Yeah.
Some girls might say that, oh yes, they care, talk about it, right? But it's like if you go to them and talk about it, they might even seem like uninterested in what you're saying.
Bro, this
Yeah.
is
Or they
I'm
might
about to
seem
say
like,
something about this
or they
comment,
might
bro.
seem like, or they might seem like, like this is too much. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You know, yeah, like something like that.
Yeah, and
Let me say something.
a comment from _P.
No.
EINDA.
No, the one before.
She
the one
said,
before.
"NG baby." She said, "NG baby." Many women do, but men reply with acting nonchalant and having too much pride to express themselves. Sometimes it's not that. Sometimes it's you as the woman.
Hey, yes.
You.
You have to like.
Sometimes
you're a woman
it's
for a
you.
reason, right?
Sometimes it's you. You have already done stuff that makes the man not trust you. You have already done stuff.
Go ahead.
You have already done stuff that makes the man not trust you enough to talk about his feelings to
That's
you.
true.
Sometimes
No,
take
but
that
it's
into account and sit down and think.
But
before
also,
you
right,
make-
it also kind of stems from like childhood as well, right?
Mhm.
Because we were also raised to not really talk about things that well. So I feel like, I don't think that like we try and act like nonchalant or like a certain way. I think that like that's just how we grew up to be. So I feel like as a woman, you should be more understanding to basically how we are and improve us.
Especially African.
And not even like, and not just like make up your what's called mind that, oh yeah, he's this, he's that. And you basically, just because of those qualities, you basically really just shut yourself off into asking them what's wrong. I think you should still ask and try to improve them as a person.
Yeah. And another comment we had from F_A_T_T_I was she was replying to NG Baby's comment of basically them uplifting men. She said, yes, parents should do a better job raising their sons when it comes to masculinity. And Vic has something to say about that.
That
Okay,
is true, right?
parents should raise the sons better when it comes to masculinity, but at the same time, parents should raise the daughter to show love.
It's not always on us.
It's always the men. It's always parents.
Parents should be.
We're not model,
More
bro.
for their men.
We're
More for
not
the
God.
sons.
We're not God. We're not supposed to. We're not gonna be perfect and everything like that.
Yeah.
So it's like,
They expect us to be 100% perfect.
okay,
Percent
cool,
perfect.
right? Okay, cool, right? We are more in tune with our masculinity, right? But it's like society's already set a standard in women that men are supposed to act this way. So as much as like we can be improved, so can women. So can women as well. So I think it goes like both ways, as in like, oh yeah, parents should work to help men, but parents should also help women into basically not setting a standard. Exactly. It's basically not setting a standard as to what men should be like.
We have a comment from S. Opon, Silvianus Rex. I'm telling you, if you show your emotions, they're going to use that against you. Later, I'm not gonna say all women, but most women do, and I have an example of that.
Oh, Charlie,
Tell us. They're all watching. Yeah, tell us.
I like this girl, right? I'm expressing my emotions to her.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like mental health. But my emotions of how I feel.
How you feel
In a certain way.
Yeah.
Oh, stop. My emotions are on some type of Instagram live. How am I supposed to? How? No.
They're gonna call you sassy. They're gonna call you sassy.
No.
That was literally funny. That day was hilarious.
Listen. Like I have shown my emotions to you, right? And then 2 days later, on an Instagram live, my emotions are being displayed on full blast. She said, "Oh, I didn't say your name."
But it doesn't matter.
Oh, you know it's the things that I said. Oh, I know. Oh, how? So after that's no wrong. After that's no wrong. If something is wrong with me, right?
How am I supposed to come to you? If you go on Instagram live and tell me,
listen.
Entertainment.
Listen. So after that, right? Let's say something else happens.
Oh, so
right?
How are you supposed to even trust it? I don't know.
And then you call me. You're saying, oh, I'm hearing this and that. Why would I answer your phone call?
Oh,
why would I listen to what you have to say?
Cachrano.
Why would I even entertain a conversation from you?
Amen. You have to let
No. You have to understand, like, bro, I'm sitting there,
minding your own business.
Not
even worried about nobody.
I go on the live. And I'm hearing all the things that I said.
How did you feel, bro? How did you feel?
Bema. I almost crashed my.
Oh, wait.
Bro. Quick question. How is your heart doing? Like?
I
won't know. My heart is broken.
I won't know.
My guy, I'm suffering on the inside.
Vibe.
Oh, where's that, bro?
No. Like, be really genuine with yourself as a woman, right? As a woman, like they like to say as a man, as a woman, after doing all that, how do you expect him to feel comfortable enough to talk to you about?
But the
any
crazy
situation?
thing is, right?
How
We can even go back, right?
Yeah.
To being close and together, but I would never come to you with the same trust I had.
Never.
It's over.
Yeah.
Never.
The trust part is over. You use my emotions for
It's gone.
entertainment.
It's gone. It's done.
Use my
Yeah,
emotions for
yeah.
entertainment.
Yeah,
It's
one
done.
thing. One
Not
thing
You are
is-
sitting on your live and you are giggling.
Vic
one
trying to
thing,
say something.
one thing we men, me especially, I take hold on to is like when people mess with my emotions and like literally put it on full blast. Because I literally came to you in person, confiding in you. Took my own time to come to you because I trust you and stuff like that.
You go on Instagram
Yeah.
Then
live.
you go on
Listen,
Instagram
Alex,
Live.
Bro.
Especially when you be like, do not tell anyone.
Exactly, bro. That do
And
not
they
tell
know
nobody.
it's a sensitive thing.
And you gotta stay and tell everybody. You know,
You
take
the
a
crazy
piss.
thing is, right? It's fine, no, if you tell one person, but to go on Instagram live,
Charlie,
share
how
my
many-
emotions-
Charlie,
Tell
how many
me
views?
if
How many
I
views?
sign my
contract.
Oh, Bema.
How many
Sign
views?
contract. Not disclosure,
No.
bro.
I mean the Instagram live
First,
guys.
bro.
There, you know.
Nah. Kofi K asked me a question. He said how many views?
How many views did I
When
get
I
on the
first
wall?
went on that Instagram live that day,
Oh.
it had about 20
Hey,
people.
rather than Kupon.
By the time she was talking about the situation, it was night time.
You were there?
We were all there.
Oh,
he was there.
he was there. My own boys.
His friends are seeing.
They are dead.
This is business. So
Yako. Chill out.
so my thing is like,
Don't trust women 2023.
Do
if
not.
you die right now, and then God sees you and says, "Oh, why did you kill yourself?" And they be like, "Oh, because the woman went on his Instagram live and someone
The woman that
Hey,
listen.
quick,
The woman that God took out of my home
we
lips.
have a good comments right here,
Oh,
real quick.
ask.
Why Owusu 6 said, after God, fear women.
We not. Hey, disclosure. I beg, women. We're not trying to bring you on. I beg. See, I still
We're
God
not,
beg.
please.
These are.
Okay, we're not.
Let me say with a
but like,
bash you, but like,
no, but like,
it be
as
true
a,
thing.
as a woman, as you say to yourself, you should understand that in a situation like that, when you do that, nobody, not even a man in general,
Yeah,
nobody
that is
will
true.
feel comfortable
Yeah.
enough
After
to come
God,
talk to you.
Because it's like,
Fear woman.
After God, fear woman.
Fear women.
Because it's like the thing is like, let's say like you go to your friends and gossip, right?
Yeah.
So me as a friend, if you come to me and you're telling someone that trusted you with what's called with your business, what's to say you're not doing the same to me?
See, usually
What's to
men-
say that like you're not going to
Yeah.
multiple people and sharing things
Uh-huh.
about me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do
If we
it
can
to
do it on
someone you
live,
say that you like, we're friends.
Instagram live.
Oh, my lovey dovey.
if you can do it on
and then you come
Yeah.
to me and you tell,
most of the time men don't really say, like, they don't really talk about shit like that. Like, they don't
Yeah.
even go around and say, yo, Charlie, me and this shorty, this thing. They don't really.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe women really like to talk to their girlfriends more about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's
Which
all
is
everything.
no.
Yeah.
Which is
Girl, what's the tea, girl?
which-
What's the tea? What's the tea?
which is understandable,
Yeah.
right? But you have to know there are limits.
Yeah.
That is
what you're
For
saying.
example,
That is
y'all
true.
link, right? Who go tell their friend, yo, I linked up with
kind?
Yeah. You did, Moro.
Do you have experience
Say
on that?
somebody.
Yeah.
I was shocked, bro.
Sorry.
Nah. So as we move on, yeah, Hebsy, that 406.
Hey, right in your-
She agrees with me 100%. But sometimes they carry that to the next gear. Why would I not?
That is true. No,
Why would I
actually,
not?
Actually, because it's like, yes, you should set like different,
Right.
different.
Right.
Because it's like everyone is different. That's why I feel like after a relationship that's why I think that like after a relationship is what's called over, right?
Yeah.
You should wait until you heal before you go back.
before
to
you
the
move on.
You can't just like
Jump
you can't
into
just
the
jump
next
and jump
guy.
and jump.
No tabia bitters.
You have to like
tabia,
make sure that
tabia.
make sure that like
Obe Renoir
make
in
sure,
my
like,
bad
oh, yeah.
35. You don't know what you are doing.
That is true. I know like it's easier said than what's called done.
Yeah.
It's easier said than done,
Now,
but like
yeah.
that, you should try and do
the
that.
next
heal.
the next subtopic that we have is very important for all the young men out there. If you feel down at any point in time, I feel like you should really listen to this segment. It's support systems, right? And community. So we're gonna delve into like some support systems that y'all could use as young men when you feel down and stuff like that. We're gonna delve into those and we're gonna like make you understand that whenever you're going through things like this, you're not on your own. You're not by yourself. You can talk to your boys. Don't talk to your gay. You can talk to
Boys,
your
boys.
boys.
Oh, I know.
Boys,
Oh,
boys,
I had
boys,
that, I
You
had that,
can
I had
talk to
that.
your boys.
Boys,
So
boys.
like no, so Mema, give us some like good support systems that they could use in times of need like this. Even if it's you and Kasa.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
and we're
my-
also gonna put hold on. We're also gonna try to get the phone number for a suicide hotline if you're a young man and you feel like you're going through something like that.
Yeah.
Need
you
someone
should-
to speak.
You should
That is true.
you should definitely contact this number. 1 second. And
One for 911.
No, it.
Oh, tell me.
Yeah, I can't see this serious topic.
the number is 988. It's not long at all. So just contact 988 and somebody will be
Mental
there to
health is
listen to
really
you
important.
at
Do not
all
play with it.
times. I promise to
That
y'all,
was
bro.
play with it.
Don't ever feel like killing yourself is the best option.
Never.
Because
It's
it's not.
it's bad on everybody
Your
else.
life matters.
Trust
Like,
me.
your
Charlie,
life
trust me.
matters.
You
Some
judgment
people-
day,
They
God
don't
will
want to
ask
kill
you.
themselves. They want to kill
No
people.
matter how down you are,
Nah,
no
deadass.
matter-
Never.
No matter how.
Deadass.
Never.
That should not even be like an option you should even
Yeah,
like
never,
ever,
bro,
ever
never.
consider.
Because there's always a light at the end of the tunnel,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. That's
Always,
why. That's why I think that as it comes to like support systems, there's more to support systems than actual people.
Yeah.
So I think that
Yeah.
like I don't like if your support system is listening to music or playing like
Go ahead,
video
yeah.
games,
Finding a hobby.
or just like going
Something
outside
to
for
do, right.
or like just going outside and just walking or
Or
going to
someone's
like
support
play a
system
sport.
can be just talking about their feelings.
Yeah.
It could be literally that.
And also there's apps out there. You can go on Reddit and
Yeah.
stuff like that. You can talk to people that genuinely
Yeah.
care about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though like they
Yeah.
don't know you,
Know
you
you,
could
they
go,
care.
They've
you
gone
could
through the
share
same thing,
exactly
so they
right,
understand
exactly
what you're
right,
coming from.
exactly
Not-
right,
not-
exactly
or you
right.
can write
Not
the book.
everybody is that hateful as girlfriend that
Like
you
you
had.
got
There are
Nelson.
people that
Yeah,
actually
exactly.
care
That
about
is
you.
true.
Trust.
Yeah.
Trust.
Very true.
988 is the number for the suicide hotline if you're a
Yeah.
young man, and because the percentage for young men that are dying, that are killing themselves these days is outrageous, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all just hit up the number and just like talk to them. Even if your support system is like like playing basketball with your boys. I know that's mine. I promise you, bro.
We know he
Going
fights.
outside,
Nice.
He comes to fights.
going outside and playing basketball with my friends, playing video games with my friends, just listening to music, eating, even sleeping sometimes. Just understanding that just
Yeah.
sleep it off.
Yeah.
Charlie.
It's a big thing
Please,
too. I
Charlie,
promise.
wait,
just
wait,
sleep.
wait.
Just sleep. If you like
Okay.
dying, just sleep. I
Charlie,
promise you wake up in a better
Let
mood.
me add this. Sometimes you know what to do to make you feel better, but when you start to do it, your girlfriend also feel like you're ignoring her.
Yeah.
Just
is
like
true.
you want to play that video game to like overcome whatever that you're going to.
Yeah, but then like the
But
girl
she's
comes,
like,
you're not talking
you,
to
but like,
it's all about
I
game
understand that.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You want to
I-
go chill out with the boys because you don't want to stay home,
Yeah.
lonely thinking about, oh, how do I die?
I understand
How
it,
do
but
I
like
die
it's all
first,
about
you know?
balancing for real. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
cause you are not the only one in your life who cares about yourself. So you know what I'm saying? You should be reciprocal.
And a good comment that we got from Angie Baby _ K1 was connecting to God is one of the greatest support systems that you could ever have.
Excellent.
Amen.
I'm so
Feeling
for-
like
Amen.
feeling like there's a higher
Amen.
power.
Amen. God is always there to listen to you. I
Yeah,
promise.
Listen,
Amen.
listen.
Amen.
Like
Amen.
man will gonna fail you, but God will never fail you. Like
Yeah,
literally,
amen,
he's the
amen.
one-
Pastor
he's the
Vic.
one- He's the one who created you everything. So like
Amen.
he knows your beginning to your end and stuff
Pastor
like that.
Vic.
So like
Winners
yeah.
Chapel.
anywhere,
meet today.
just stick onto God and it's definitely gonna help you
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
When I
Because
say
God can promise you something and it's gonna fulfill it,
He's
even
gonna
though it
fulfill
takes
it. Yeah.
It takes time.
time.
It takes
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
man,
Don't
don't
give
give
up
time.
on it.
It's
Don't
gonna
give
it's gonna
up.
do
Yeah.
on his own time.
like he said, don't
Best-
seek men.
Yeah, don't stick man. They're gonna fail you.
Your
They're not.
pastor is in
Fear
mind.
of God.
Yeah.
Talk to God. Do not go and relay all your messages and everything onto your pastor.
Yeah, and after talking,
All he can
believe
do
it.
is pray for you.
Have faith in it.
You can do that for yourself. Pray for yourself.
Or call 988.
Understand?
Oh, not an
understand, understand that sometimes feeling like there's a higher power, like somebody that can do miracles for you, goes a long way.
true, yeah.
I promise.
Feeling like there's a higher
Sometimes
power, yeah.
being down and then just like deciding to like turn off your phone, turn off your TV, turn off your laptop, and I'm just gonna pray for 30 minutes goes a long way. Gentlemen, understand that.
And I also think that like believing in God helps because also if you believe in something, you have something to live for.
Faith is the biggest word
That
right
is
now.
true.
Faith.
Yeah. If you,
Faith.
If you believe in God, you have something to live for. You have something to. You have the drive to keep going, to keep on going in life. So just believe that everything is gonna work out all right, and overall it will.
And as young men, sorry,
Go ahead.
your mothers are a good one too. I promise to you, you might think it's uncomfortable but you might not want to tell them exactly everything that's going on.
But
Relaying here and there, they give you good advice as to how to move on.
Yeah.
Your mothers are a good one too.
Definitely.
Your fathers even, they might be annoying,
as long as
but they will still give you good
that
advice.
is true
I
though.
promise.
You might not want to hear
because they've been
his
through it
specific
before.
answer, but it might help you think about something you didn't think of. You know, just because they just think of life in like
No.
It's just
How
like
they
what
will
I
say
said.
it won't help you.
Yeah.
But their
The advice is
Yeah,
good.
it's just like what I said earlier. They've been where you are right now.
Yeah,
you
they've
know?
done it before.
Yeah, so it's like they have the great advice and everything to let you know. So you don't have to really like friends, girlfriends. Sometimes it can be helpful, but your parents will be there for you forever.
Yeah.
They
will
no
always
matter
show.
what,
Yeah.
no
That's
matter
what
what.
I promise.
You can lose your friends, your parents, your friend and your girlfriend. But I promise you, your
Even
parents,
your friend and your wife.
Nah.
Make it a
literally,
little
wife,
bit tough.
yeah.
You can lose your wife, but you
Yeah,
can't
I
lose your
promise,
wife.
yeah,
like,
your parents will always.
After
think
that
of
whole life thing happened, right? I thought to myself, I was like, I need somebody to talk to, right? I talked to my dad about it. He
Wow.
laughed his ass off. He was laughing.
But it's like,
he thought it was funny, but he
but
gave
it's like
me
the
advice to
laughing helps though. The laughing helps
Yeah,
because it makes you like
I
think of it like a
understood.
funny way
I
now.
understood. He
It's
was
like a comic relief.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
he was like, I've been through it before. It wasn't the same. I didn't have social media back in my day, right?
No, but I kind of want
but
to
this is,
school.
but he was like,
in school.
but this is,
There's no beyond kind of want.
but this is how, like, he taught me. This is how I deal with it, right? I sat down, I prayed, right? I slept sometimes. I even ate shrimefuna aduano. He was telling me he's a pregnant man now. I swear, bro. but he taught me like some support systems that like some things that I could do to like kind of like better myself in a situation. She, me trust Akora.
Oh,
It's my own.
wait, ready now,
It's my own. It's my own way of dealing with it. It's my own way of dealing with it. I understand that I have something I have control over is my hair. If I cut that, I'm restarting everything in general. Right? That's something I have control over. That's something that I can understand. So as my hair grows, I grow with it. Right? I'm restarting. I'm starting my journey anew. Now, young man, it's not all of you that your head shape is nice like mine. Don't go and don't go and do Sakura and now your head is looking something.
No.
It's not every day that you go do Sakura, then you see your head is some type of way. Now you're regretting it way more. Like,
So you found a way to connect baldness to growing in life.
to growing in life.
What do I say, yo?
As my no, listen,
See there, blah, blah,
listen to it. As my hair grows, I grow with it because I have restarted.
It's an
in general.
imagery.
Yeah,
It makes
yeah.
sense.
I have
It makes
restarted
perfect
in
sense.
general. Lonnie
Makes
Walker,
perfect
he's
sense.
an NBA player. He had wicks.
Oh yeah, I
He
remember
cut
that,
them
yeah.
off. He restarted his hair because he felt like he needed a new start. He needed a fresh start. That's something that could help. I'm not saying go and cut all your hair off. I promise. If you go and cut all your hair off and you see me in public and you start to harass me, bro, I'll shoot you, bro. I promise.
Hey, what
Don't-
Baby's saying is, ladies, if you were ever going through something, just cut your hair off. Cut it off
No.
and just let it
But,
regrow. You'll be a
our
different person.
Our last subtopic that we
Mhm.
have for right now, because we I feel like we have dragged this a
No,
long
you-
time, but it was something that we needed to talk about is challenging stereotypes and promoting equality. Young ladies, I want to see all the comments that you guys have, and like I want to every young lady in this comments, please put a comment out, ask us a question, right? The question, the subtopic is challenging stereotypes and promoting equality. I know some of you don't know what that means. Equality and promoting equality. Now in this segment, we're gonna dismantle gender stereotypes. We're gonna try to dismantle some gender stereotypes that are hurtful to us in this day. We're gonna promote gender equality and societal like standards. We're gonna be fostering healthier expectations for men, encouraging open conversations about masculinity, fatherhood, success, and everything in between. So, so you women that don't understand what equality means, somebody please look up what equality means and read it and read it. Please look up what equality. Ask questions, please. Ask questions. Give us your thoughts and ideas of just the podcast in general. What you liked and just
Equality means the state of being equal, especially in status, rights, and opportunities.
Status,
Mind
rights,
you,
and
opportunities. Opportunities, rights, and status.
Opportunity.
everything. So some of y'all don't like dismantling gender roles. You don't like it. I know some of you ladies that be posting on your story. I just want to sit home and my mom will spoil me. Meanwhile, you're spending your parents' money to go to college to go get a degree that you
Oh,
will never use. Why are you doing this?
Why are you pursuing the degree in the first
Why are you pursuing the degree if
you're gonna rely on your man?
your man? I've seen people say, if a man is not willing to spoil me, if he's not willing to make me a housewife and spoil me for the rest of my life, don't even come my way.
I mean,
Hey,
yes,
How will I even look your way after that?
honestly,
listen,
your relationship blossoms really well if you both put in 100% together.
yeah,
Honestly, it does. If you're really in love, it's one.
Yeah.
If y'all are chipping in together, it's one. It doesn't have to be on one side. So
I feel like
yeah,
at the moment, a girl is gonna look at how much you're making and stuff like that. I don't see love, bro.
From the start.
yeah,
you
you
know
don't-
what?
yeah,
This
If
is what we
money-
started out with.
yeah.
If
It's a red flag.
That's the first thing you look at.
Yeah, if money is the
not
number
going
one thing you
anywhere.
put your
Yeah, I
if
don't see
I'm
love.
proper.
Ask questions.
if
Because
mo-
if you love somebody, I define love to be like you having that heart attached to mine and helping me succeed,
Yes.
like feeling my
We-
emotions.
we're helping
you know?
each other.
Yeah. So it's like when you were a partner to me, and we starting off life, and I don't have money, and you can help me. You know,
Yeah.
if the bills is $1,000, and you see your man like really going through a lot of emotions and stuff to make that $1,000, you can just support. Maybe not
Yeah.
all, but you can support. Hey, honey, I get you 100. I get you 200.
200.
You know,
Yeah.
that is gonna do. It's
that's
gonna help.
why in your wedding vows, the before you say yes I do, the pastors will ask you, the pastor in richer, in poorest, in his sickness and in health.
Yeah.
And they all say yes.
That's after you back
They
the
all
woman.
say
oh,
yes
yeah.
in the moment.
She
In the
will say
moment they
yes.
say
Few months
yes,
later,
but then
you're hearing
after,
divorce. Woman is slapping,
Hey.
calling 911.
hey, divorce.
No.
Oh, divorce.
Literally, that's not what you say yes to a few months later.
No.
At
At
all.
all. At
But
all.
like at the same time, even at the same time, as you're helping your man, don't make that ego on your head. Like, yeah, I'm the one
Yes.
helping you.
Don't make it.
Without,
Yeah,
without,
that is
without,
true.
without this,
Yeah,
you
'cause
can't
it's
be
like,
without me.
y'all are
seen-
one.
Easy to undermine.
I've used it
They don't
against
see
you.
it that way.
You
And
know,
I'm-
you have to see each other as you are one.
Yeah.
You're one. Unity. One.
Yeah, and I've seen it mostly in arguments. Like when arguments start,
Right, yeah,
that's
they'll
when
bring
people
that.
start. That's when people start saying what I did and
What I didn't
What
what
you
I did. They start listing out things.
Yeah.
But it's like,
They will start.
but it's like if we're really together, what you did for me should not be what you're gonna
They-
use against me.
They will
later
put
on.
out,
Yeah,
they use the
You know?
weakness against you.
They will put out every single penny that they have poured into you since the beginning of the time that they saw you. I promise to God, get in an argument with
I bought
somebody.
you this. I bought
about
you this. I
something
bought
like that.
you this.
Charlie.
She has done the
A- a
calculation on her
lady-
phones already, bro.
a
The moment you
lady-
say something, she's gonna pull it out.
Screenshots.
A lady just sent a
Screenshots.
bill to the
Rico
boyfriend
case.
and be like, "Hey, I got you this bill. What's the bill for? Oh, last year you forgot something, but I bought a new one for myself, and I bought this." So it's like everything that the lady bought for herself, she's gonna charge the boyfriend for it the next year. So it's like, yeah, it's
I
it's
said,
like,
I saw all
hold
your
on.
credit.
yeah,
We
I
have
said-
a
credit
great
union.
Yeah.
from
Hey.
Angie baby underscore K1. Gentlemen, prepare yourself. She said, "Is it true men feel threatened when their girl makes more money than them?"
Absolutely not.
Charlie, no.
No,
Absolutely not. I would
No,
like
no,
that.
no.
Listen, I
No.
would like
At
that.
the end of the
Hold
day,
on, hold on,
I
hold
don't
on.
like that, man. Hold on, babysit me, girl.
baby mama, bro.
Hold on. Listen to Kof.
If a girl makes more than you, she's not looking your way in the first place.
No.
If she makes more than you,
Cool.
You're not finding the
Charlie,
right.
I think that.
You're not.
I think
Charlie, I
that.
changed my
I've
mind.
been
I think that
unemployed
if
with
we're
girlfriend.
married-
No,
if
see.
she's making
Nah.
more than you, she's not looking
Nah,
your way.
Charlie,
Listen.
Nah, actually, no.
Kofi,
Charlie,
listen.
it's a threat.
Kofi, listen. I've been
If a girl really likes you, really doesn't matter though.
Kofi, I've been unemployed with girlfriend. I've been
bro,
goalless
that
with
has-
her.
Right,
Bro,
right,
You need to
bro,
see how.
Okay,
Bro,
maybe
bro,
you're
the
the
first,
odd one
bro,
out.
my first girlfriend that I ever had. God bless her heart. Bro, I swear to God, I had no job. I was like, bro, I had nothing,
Nah,
bro.
deadass.
I barely even had a cell phone. She's still stuck with me.
There's
every
nothing
time.
wrong
I
with.
swear to God,
yeah.
if you find the right
But
one,
no,
she
no,
will
no, no,
really
no, no,
right,
no,
right,
no,
right.
no, listen.
I'm talking in general.
He's saying,
I'm saying
he's not saying like later in life. You're talking about
Right,
little
right.
kid.
Listen.
You're
Charlie.
saying,
You're
Listen.
saying,
women
It's
who are
Charlie,
like,
it's a
oh,
threat.
he's talking about
Charlie,
some
it's
little
a
life.
threat.
let's say,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Charlie,
yeah,
trust me, it's
yeah.
a threat.
let's say
You're telling me pass
famous
it.
women. Have you ever seen a famous woman
Be with
who
a broke
doesn't
person.
who doesn't go with like same, who doesn't go with, let's say,
Yeah.
a male in the same career path, or You've never seen it before.
Okay.
You always go for the
So
same-
you're telling
T,
me.
T,
the
T.
So you're
same-
telling me that if the girl was finally
if you are
making
making more money and we're enjoying it, it's fine. But you make more money, keep it, and enjoy my Charlie is a threat.
Yeah.
It's a threat.
It's a threat. If you make that money, Charlie Fabian and you
yeah.
now the other shows the media.
Angie Baby said, "The ladies, how do y'all feel? How do y'all really feel for real in these
If a
comments?"
man,
Because Hebsy-
if you make more and more money, some ladies feel like
Power.
feel like
They can
like
step
the
all over
man
you.
is
Oh,
just
Charlie.
supposed to like make it. So when the man doesn't, they kind of like overlook it because they just
Nah,
make more than
it's
them.
like most of the time, Angie Baby. So your question was, do we feel threatened?
Threatened.
Most of the time, the threatening comes in when the woman is feeling
Using
like
it
she can
against-
step
Yeah,
all over you.
Charlie,
Yeah,
money
she
comes
pressing
with
you.
power.
Yeah,
You
money
know
is
that?
my money.
And
Now,
then
right?
she goes to
you
her
know
friend. She goes
They
to her
say
friend and gossip
Money-
about it.
money
They say-
comes with
Charlie,
power.
Hakimi they watch you.
Hey,
They say-
Hakimi, you say everything your mother says.
Bro, I
Don't
swear.
get nothing
No,
like
no. They say money is the root of all evil, and they're not
Yeah.
wrong, bro. I swear to God, you and your wife could be on par. Y'all could be doing everything good. She starts making more money than you. Now she feels like she can do whatever she wants to you. She can talk to you like any type of way. I'm not even talking about gender stereotypes, but like just being disrespectful in general.
Yeah.
They feel like they could do that, bro. Like most men, bro. The only men that be like, oh yeah, I feel threatened is again the red pill ones.
Charlie.
They
The
said
ones that think that
Charlie.
they're alpha.
Charlie,
They're
no,
the only
no,
ones
no,
that
no.
feel that way.
Has a lady ever been a boss to you before?
Oh, they be disrespectful. Wow, I swear.
To him only, yo. Just him.
See,
No,
there's
some of
nothing-
them. One of
there's
them
literally
was.
nothing
Nah, a
wrong
boss
with it.
nah.
Listen,
Yeah.
there's literally nothing wrong with it if the woman is making more than you, honestly. Until she starts to see that she's the Ogboro, she's the Ken
Yeah.
Then,
Nah, yeah,
then
yeah.
that gonna make
Yeah.
weird. But
Odogu.
even Odogu ODG,
Yeah.
even with that, she shouldn't feel that way. Cause like y'all together as one. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It all comes down to you being as one unity.
Charlie,
okay.
Charlie, they all
Hold on,
kind
hold
of
on.
hold. Charlie, they all kind of hold, but it is 1 out of 10. You know that.
Hold on.
Because money comes with power, Charlie.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
That
you're
is
right.
true.
Charlie.
Nah, hold
when,
on.
That is
when
true.
the ladies start making 100,000, you making 50,000.
Hell,
It's not even money.
she's not even gonna
from
be
your
with
factory
you.
work, Charlie.
It's not even money.
Like I
Because
said,
sometimes
it's
you
not
will.
even looking at
We're
it.
Let's say like you're buying a house, right?
Mm.
So it's like so like of course it comes to like your credit score, income,
Oh.
and BBB.
Oh.
So it's like one person is gonna make more. So let's say the woman makes more. So they're gonna use all of her what's my information.
Credit- yeah.
So basically, if anything happens to the house, I feel like sometimes
I'll call
men,
911.
sometimes men will be like, oh, why you going to my wife first? Why don't you come into
But everything is in her name, brother.
Exactly.
No, but
Exactly.
we're getting some good comments
Okay.
from F_A_T_I_1.
Charlie, she
said,
did.
hold
She
on.
did.
She,
Now my
no,
one
she said
subscriber.
something sensible this time. She said,
Hey, this
and I-
oh
yeah,
yeah.
she said,
I'm gonna
and I-
watch some
she
more.
said,
You see auto.
nah, that be TAT. She said, and I feel like buying things for your significant other should be equal. It should be like an equal thing. And also, we got a comment from Benedicta Che. She said, I don't mind making a little bit more than him, but the difference can be too much. You can't be 100K and 50K.
Oh, Charlie.
That is true though.
Yo, now wait.
That's
wait.
outrageous.
got-
I'm
no,
not even gonna lie.
because, like,
The
no,
lady's
because
not
that's
in
what
the
you're
wrong.
making.
No,
bro.
because like if there's that big of a difference when it comes to purchases, one person's just gonna have to do more than the
More,
other.
yeah.
You
Charlie,
know,
If she
then
feels
it's
like she-
then
bro.
it's like there's no equality.
If she feels like
Maybe
she's
some
doing,
people just want that.
Charlie,
Yeah,
Emma
that's
Omo
not even-
Brent
Then
Emo.
again, the
Emma Omo
varies.
Brent
Then
Emo.
again,
that is
Like
true.
the things that we do as a man now, you go so you know. Or your bank will break with Jatuho.
yeah,
Hey, wait,
Then
Nah,
again, men,
trust me,
are-
Charlie.
men don't even look at
our
that.
own guy,
Yeah.
our
If
own
they are
guy.
dating, they are not looking at same money.
that is true.
Even
though.
if they are poor, crowd.
Nah.
If they like you,
That is
Charlie,
true
the
though.
week there,
That
the
is
week
true
there you
though.
go
No
buy.
offense,
The
you.
week you go buy.
Yeah,
I agree
Nah.
because it's like as a man, I feel like we don't care about finances, but I feel like as so if we're paying more, we don't care. But if a woman's paying more, I feel like they
Yeah,
care
yeah.
because they feel like oh,
Oh,
it's
it's
there.
abnormal.
It's,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
It's
exactly.
not the
Yeah.
norm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
See, it all comes down to
they feel
society,
like,
bro.
They feel like you the guy supposed to take care of her.
because gender
That is
roles.
true.
but not
Gender
she
Or even
roles.
like,
take care of you.
or even like
Yeah,
parents
no,
and how like and how like their parents are, right?
Mm.
So basically, if they're growing up and their dad was basically paying for basically everything, and they're growing up and they're like, why am I the one that's paying?
Why
for
am I
everything?
doing
Yeah.
They'll be like,
Oh, no.
I don't wanna
Bro,
be
you
the
don't
man.
be like,
I don't
they'll
wanna
be like,
be-
Hold
oh,
on.
like what am I doing?
You don't see it on TikTok.
Charlie, it's
A lot of
threat, Charlie.
the girls be like, my dad is a bald African man. why do I feel the need to even reach into my purse when we're going on a date?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, bro, these
but
are
you're
no, these are things that no, but I can't lie. Sometimes
but date this. I mean,
sometimes
Yeah.
no,
but
like, no, hold
They
on.
say that, but it's wrong though.
No, hold
'Cause
on.
You're like whoever acts first, but like most girls not gonna ask
They
you.
not, yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah.
not happening.
Oh yeah. Let's go
Nah,
on a first date.
But the thing is,
Charlie,
no,
girls maybe actually.
the thing
Some.
is, no,
Yeah.
the thing
1 in
is,
10.
sometimes
That's
it's
really
us
rare.
men that put on these like kind of like these fronts, these barriers for them, because she's
we're
talking
like
about
this,
she's
yeah.
talking about how her dad, right? So her dad is gonna show her that this is what you deserve in life. This is what you should be used to, because this is how I'm treating I'm treating your mom.
Charlie.
This I'm treating your mom. Whatever your mom asks for, I give it to her. Whatever you ask for, I'm giving it to you.
But like,
So when she meets a young man whose parents have put it into this head that you can both like contribute, and he puts that idea out, she's gonna feel like
but I
he's
totally
less
get that, though.
masculine.
Charlie,
I get
He's
that,
less
though.
of a man.
Because it's like
She's
this,
gonna
right?
be
Because it's like this, right? If I'm growing up and I'm making money, of course I'm going to be
After that,
taking
I'm
care of
talking,
my
bro.
daughter, right? Okay. Of course I'm taking care of my what's called daughter, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm buying everything from what's called daughter, I feel like her partner should also be doing the same thing. I don't care. I feel like if I did this for my daughter, you should be even providing better for my daughter if I raise her this way. So I don't blame them for
thinking that way.
thinking that way. As a father, I definitely would think
Yeah,
that
yeah,
way.
Charlie.
But as a boyfriend, DB, I don't
No,
really-
no.
Charlie, I
See-
feel like we the guys we make the work so hard for ourselves,
We do.
because you know why I'm saying that. Right now we don't have the money, but we're looking out to have a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
So we here thinking
Hey, we
about.
know.
Yeah,
That's why.
Girlfriend
Sorry,
will compel her.
sorry,
Hey,
sorry,
that's
sorry,
why.
no. Sorry,
Yeah,
bro.
your girlfriend
Like,
need
uh,
help.
like,
Yeah,
like,
Roman
wait, hold on.
But that's why at the same
Charlie,
time.
man, I'm just saying. Wait, I'm not done with my point.
Roman father.
But because we don't have the money, right? The standards that these ladies have for us, like we're trying to like criticize, like no, that is too much, that is too much. But think about it. When we become fathers, we
Yeah.
want
We
our
want that
daughters
for
to
our daughters.
enjoy, you know.
Yeah.
So we put some kind of values and some kind of money and everything in them to the point that they don't respect the younger ones anymore. So it's like right now we don't have the money.
Yeah.
So we here talking about it's too
Yeah,
much,
but as
300K
far
is
as,
too much.
a
But
perspective
when
is
you become
gonna
a father,
change.
be like, hey, am I better man to see?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Nah, dead
Now
ass.
we have another good question from NG Baby. I feel like she's the only one that's giving us good questions today, right?
Oh,
She said, she said, so
I mean, buy her
she
watch.
said,
Buy her
no,
watch.
no, she said,
Fired.
she said, now we have two comments actually, but she said, so going off that, who should pay on the first date? Hold up. Now we have another question from F_A_T_I_1. She said the answer should be simple. Now we have another one. We have a third one. Hold on. We'll hold that off for later. Now this question.
I'll go first.
This question is, who should be paying on the first date?
Personally, I think the man should pay.
Yeah,
Not even.
Okay.
It's not even about gender
Okay.
roles and both.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
feel like
That's
understandable.
Yeah.
But I also feel like it depends what you are. Some people are more of like let's say like love language. You're just a gift.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie,
Some
listen.
girls would like to contribute.
That
to
is
as
true.
Yeah,
That is-
yeah,
it
yeah,
depends.
listen.
Like
I'm not
depends
against
the
what you're
girl,
saying,
like,
right?
love languages. If she's a gifter, I feel like the girl would not mind
See,
it.
Odogo
Yeah, I
Aziza
am
will
not-
pay.
I am not against.
Allah.
Y'all heard that?
Aziza go pay.
And I say any first date you
Odogo
pay.
Aziza will
Wait,
pay.
yeah.
I am not against.
Real quick.
I am not against you paying for the first date,
Mhm.
right? Because I would do.
Yeah, of
But
course.
what I'm trying to say is that whatever that you start today, you have to continue the next day.
Mhm.
So if you start paying on the first date, don't expect the lady to contribute the next day.
Hold on.
No, no,
hold on,
literally,
hold
nah,
on.
nah, nah.
Kofi,
But that's
this is-
communication,
No,
though.
Kofi, listen.
This-
Like,
So the
you have
first
to-
date's now open an idea. You are willing to
No,
pay.
no, no, no.
After
Like,
that,
that's
you're
not-
talking
no,
about
wait,
conversation.
Bro,
wait,
no, hold on.
Okay, I have one thing.
No, Vic, speak.
I feel like
Vic, go, Vic,
I
go.
feel like it should come naturally. No one should. The topic of even who's gonna pay for this date should
Yeah.
not
Not
be
be
a
a
thing.
thing.
It should not be a thing. If you're actually truly in love with that person, if the person wants to contribute to pay, they'll pay.
Yeah.
If you want to pay. But like after
Charlie,
the topic,
love on first
even
date.
nowadays, no. Even nowadays,
Nowadays,
nowadays, the topic of who's gonna pay for it should be dead. That's like 8 years ago. That's the question of 8 years ago. Nowadays, we should actually like think about like
Amen.
speak about like if you actually love the person for
Preach,
real, that topic shouldn't come up at all.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Hold on.
You're right.
I got
Hold
one
on.
thing,
Hold on.
right?
Real quick.
yeah,
You're
I'm
right.
listening.
But like in this situation, let's say the man left his wallet with, although he doesn't have a
Now you get cash up.
Listen,
Listen to that.
so listen, I'm just saying the woman shouldn't just come empty-handed and say, "Oh, Charlie, okay, the boy will pay." She should also, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Personally,
Or else we are gonna watch this show. We are gonna watch this.
I have a watch.
Charlie,
Charlie, I got it. I got it.
If on your bill could date, right? Now Obano Krabaga, the first thing you have to check is like check if there is money because it's all makeup stuff, bro.
It's don't catch everything. If you take the girl out, her bag, you're gonna open it and see if she has a wallet.
I'm not saying open it, but I'm just trying to tell you that. So first she has a bag doesn't mean there is money.
Hold on.
It's all makeup stuff, bro.
Yeah. Sometimes
who pencil
So don't leave your wallet
mascara.
home and be like, I left my wallet home. You got Apple Pay, man.
I have a simple even Rejoice is like kind of like she brought this up and I like that a lot. It's like I have a simple rule, right? On the first date, I will pay for it. That's like I feel like that's how I've been raised. That's just how I am.
Okay.
On the first date, I wouldn't even condone you to bring your wallet, right? Cool. Right?
Maybe bring it.
But here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Like me personally, right? Like more and more, I feel like the date thing most of the time is a man's idea. Most of the time,
that is true.
No, hold on.
That is how to get into the door. That is how you can get into the room. That is the door to the room.
Hold on. Let me say something real quick. No, let me say something real quick. Right? So most of the time it will be your idea. That's before you start dating the girl. Right? Cool. So most of the time, no, if you start taking the girl out now, right? You pay for it, right? But if she's asking me out, at least I feel like she should be able to have the funds to cover her side of the story. It shouldn't be more of like a oh yeah, you're getting like a free meal out of me.
Afford,
Charlie,
afford what you can eat.
I have no problem with me paying dates always. I usually pay. Like she usually be saying she wants to pay. I'm like,
Charlie,
nah, it's your Dogo Aziza got it. So like,
Aziza. We saw your guy.
I get them. So like, you know what I mean? It's
Charlie,
like
well,
we will
Charlie,
work 5 star.
Don't get me wrong. When I say this is the door to the room, not that room. What I mean is that I mean the heart.
It's a door to that room.
I mean the heart, because when you're about Nico dating, you want to like have that relationship type thing, right? Yeah. And that's all Nico date could not, right?
No, but it's like if I'm on a date, first date, fine, I pay second, pay third, pay fourth, pay. The fifth one, if the girl says that, I feel like I should also
after
like
that,
do something like,
bro,
okay, fine.
That,
you know,
bro,
like,
it's not even gender roles. After that, as a human being yourself, you should
yes.
be able to say,
I will pay. They be autonomy, you know.
Okay,
exactly.
Hold on. And Angie Baby gave us another good comment. She said, I feel like for me, I'll pay for myself on the first date, but I expect a man to make gestures to pay. It's an expectation.
It's a test. It's
an expectation. No, it's not. My thing is, it's not necessarily.
First day, we're testing on.
My thing is,
with Bill, Charlie, with Bill.
Test.
No, my thing is, after a while, like as a woman, bro, if you're asking me out, like I'm there by myself and you're asking me out, and then we go on a date, and then
you're paying.
I pay for you.
The
I
lady
don't get anything
you,
after that.
Hey,
free meal.
Hey, nah.
It was a free meal, bro. It was a free meal.
Okay, fine. But what about if the woman comes to you and asks you on a date? Do you expect to still pay?
I expect to pay my part. At least, bare minimum, pay my part.
Right.
I would not. No, to be
bro, that's tough. Exactly.
I feel like no. I feel like
part. I don't know how, but
because then it's like
different. Me personally, it feels different for me to like let a girl spend on me.
It depends on the mood.
I'm not really much of a gifts person.
Depends on the mood, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's so hard for me to be like, sir, but did you no, Charlie, at least even if I can't pay for yours, I'll pay for mine.
Pay for mine.
Yeah,
Taking out the car. Now we got another good one. Benedicta said, should he still pay on the first date if he doesn't play on going on a second date? Why did you go on the first date to begin with?
No, because it's like
after
no,
the
because
date,
it's like
yeah,
no,
you
because it's like the first date you're not really that was what interested.
No.
Am I still paying? But I don't like you anymore.
No. I feel like if you ask the girl out now, right?
It should just be like, oh yeah.
You kind of asked her to come spend time.
Right.
The least you can do is kind of like pay for her meal. Now, like if I had thoughts before, like if I had thoughts before, like, oh, I'm never gonna go on a second date with this girl, I would have never went on the first date to begin with. That would never happen.
No, but it's like
She's talking about like after like.
No, but
you
it's
never
like
know that.
No, but it's like in the moment of asking, you're looking at looks, then you look at the personality, then you're like, oh, Davey.
Yeah, nah. Like, why Owusu said if you ask her on a date, you should pay.
Yeah.
Or at least, bro. It's like
Yeah,
the
we
thing
agree
is,
with you, bro.
you ask.
penno.
Nah, you not. Nah, you no.
I mean,
To
we
be
agree
honest,
with
bro,
you,
quickly,
bro.
you can't even lie. Like,
Yeah.
if you're asking somebody to come spend
Oh, yeah, of
time with
course.
you,
Yeah.
time out their day, even if they're calling off work and stuff like that, you
Yeah.
kind of have to like at least make the distance.
Oh yeah, of
They are
course,
making time for you. So
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
I
Pay
wanna
for it.
like I wanna like reach into my pocket and be like, oh no, go back.
Now-
Yeah. Be like, oh yo.
Now
my
imagine
turn.
Pa said, I took you on a date, like why would you said, and not even hug after.
But it's
Delete
like-
my number.
No, but
Delete
it's
my
like,
number.
Why do you go with those expectations to begin with?
block
No,
her.
it's
For
not
what?
even that. No.
Block her.
I'm not talking
You
about
want to
asking.
get to know them. Hug their bedding.
Hug me man, baby. Be
Or
man.
fulfill their neighbors. Hug their bedding.
Me, say me treat me feelings and send my coffee. Be man. No. So with that,
Understandable.
this is gonna be the end of today's episode.
Oh,
I want to thank all my
Yep.
guys
Yep.
and
Yep.
Thought Express for having us today.
Oh, Wyattsdot.
Wyattsdot, why are there, senior man? You did your thing. I want to thank all the guys for coming out today and kind of like, giving out their ideas and their thoughts of how things should be. Young men, again, the suicide hotline number is 988.
Very important.
Now, as we leave, everybody will still give you their Instagram. Go and follow us, your part show. If you want to see
please,
more,
bro,
if
get
you want
Get me to 1K.
if you want to,
If
you wanna see-
I
Real
have
quick,
906. I
real
have
quick,
906 right
real
now,
quick,
bro.
we
Get
got
me up.
more.
if you want to,
Comment.
if you want to see more of us on this
Yeah.
podcast, please make sure every time y'all are coming in, y'all interact. with
Y'all
us.
post on your
Like,
stories,
like,
comment,
share on your stories,
yeah.
like, comment.
like,
interact so we can
share
do more.
Yep.
share the lives. That way,
Share.
this gives, because these are actually sensitive
the
topics
link,
that we would like to
share the
link.
kind of get to.
Thank
other
you for each and every
guys.
support.
So, as we leave, we're gonna like kind of like
Fati,
reintroduce
no.
ourselves.
Yep.
Before we leave, again, I've been your man, your host, Caleb B4_1, your senior man Bakupe.
And my name is Victor. Instagram is Sonia_Victor.
Kwekukela.
Hey, my name is Kweku. My name is Kweku. My Instagram tag is Kweku with 6 underscores.
Yeah.
Real Kofi.
And no coffee cup. Coffee cup.
Nana Kojo,
And-
Instagram, Nana_Kojo.
Odogu
Aziza.
Aziza. My Lord Balaba.
He will pay for first dates and every date.
Evans Yeboah. Gram no yeah, they was here Kofi_K1.
Yeah, you senior
Also,
man.
listen to him on Spotify.
Listen to him.
Yep.
That EP
Yep.
is
That's
still
my
coming.
music fan right there.
The EP,
He said
Neil
he
Head's
come, you
coming
turn
up.
off the lights.
Ah.
Neil
the
Head,
EP,
Neil Head,
the
EP.
EP is coming
get
up soon.
closer, you get
EP,
closer.
EP coming
Relax.
out soon. Kofi K EP. Hold on, as you all understand, Kofi K's EP will still come out.
Charlie, Eba.
That's still live about.
Yep.
Now,
Yep.
as we leave, remember Nibi Waha, some of them said they will pay for your first date, so hit them up. You know,
No, not
My
me,
guy.
guys.
I'm taking. I'm
Kwaku
taking.
Kwaku Killer,
I'm taking.
Kofi K.
And come on.
Yeah,
You
they're
said
open
it for
to
your
you.
first date. Your first
Me and
date.
Quan,
Chase him
they
up.
immediately leave me alone. So with that, we're gonna close out the podcast for today. Thank you for having us, and we love you guys. And next time, please interact.
Alexa, take me out of here.
Thank you.
Peace.
Thank you.
Yeah.